Hello. This is Whatcast. I am Matt. Even though it seems like I wasn't the only person that came up with this idea, this is at least half. For some reason, Suno couldn't do all 12 verses, but I've got a shorter version coming later. But this is the first attempt at the 12 days of Flirtmas.
On the first day of flat earth, my true love gave to me an angel of shy kissing ass. On the second day of flat earth, my true love gave to me two twudzoids cry waking and an angel of shy kissing ass. On the third day of flat earth, my true love gave to me three JJs ascertaining, two twudzoids cry winking, and an angel of shy kissing ass. On the fourth day of flat earth, my true love gave to me four Vicka sunglasses, three JJs ascertaining, two twudzoids cry winking, and an angel of shy kissing ass. On the fifth day of flat earth, my true love gave to me five Dave Ways leaky abs, four Vicka sunglasses, three JJs ascertaining, two twudzoids cry winking, and an angel of shy kissing ass. On the sixth day of flat earth, my true love gave to me six black dwarfisms, five Dave Ways leaky abs, four Vicka sunglasses, three JJs ascertaining, two twudzoids cry winking, and an angel of shy kissing ass.
And now, from the mean streets of Essex, England, this is Whatcast.
So, hello. Not 12. 6 days. I wrote 12, but for some reason, Suno doesn't have the ability to do 12 verses, so I don't really know. But I've got a much shorter version that I will be playing, if I remember, later in the stream. It's quite annoying that you couldn't do the whole thing. I've got another 6 to go. Sorry. So this will probably be my last stream this side of Christmas. Potentially... I may be on Tuesday streaming, but I'm out, so I don't know what time I'm going to be back. I'm certainly not going to cut my plans short to come and stream. But yeah, so let's have some festivities, shall we? I've noticed that David Weiss, the Weissmeister, has I've seen him on TikTok quite a lot, but now he's hosting lives. And I wonder where he got that idea, and streaming them to YouTube. And I thought he would have his little bootlicker Angels of Shite vetting the people, because there's absolutely no way, if David Weiss is hosting a live on TikTok, there's no way he's just going to let anybody join the live. There's going to be people that he's modded up that are going to vet the people that come in, because I know the people that can absolutely annihilate him on TikTok. I haven't watched this yet, and then I can go through it here. So I can tell you the next person that comes up, whether they're going to be a difficult for him or whatever. But it seems he had Tron on there. Well, Tron. God damn it, I don't talk to anybody. God damn it, I goddamn TikTok any goddamn more. He's on there. So So Shite was probably floating around in the invisible somewhere because he wouldn't take his tongue off of Weiss for long enough. But he'll be telling Weiss who he should and shouldn't talk to. I bet, I mean, I may be wrong. I've got no idea who comes up, but I bet there's no one I know that comes on to talk to Weiss. It's all going to be people that are kind of new to the topic that Weiss allows up. Because the whole purpose of this is to sell his app to people that have never come across the topic before. So he's absolutely not going to... Like, he'd never let me on. He'd never let anybody that he knows on. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Where are we here? That one I want. There is Weiss's... I don't know who this person is. Where are we here? I don't know who this person is. He didn't live stream. So this is how much of a coward Weiss is. He didn't even live stream it in case he got stuck. So he premiered it instead. So he still have his little live audience and attempted to get his super chats and whatever. Yeah. So let's play it and see. I've got to turn the volume up. Let's see how he does here. It's how far in? A few minutes. I think he's just starting.
Yeah, you're on this Cena Trina. Your computer sees them.
All right, Gene, do you have any globe evidence before I have to kick you?
Yes, my globe evidence is that when we look at the sky, we see Polaris on one end, and we see the Southern Cross on the other.
Polaris?
So when you look at the ceiling in your house, it tells you about the floor?
Yes.
Do you want to hang out while we invite people up, or I'm
gonna just hang out and listen for a while. So you can go ahead and drop me. I'm just buzzing around the house, and I'm just gonna kick back and watch you work the scene, man.
This is obviously one of Dave's disciples. That is. Let's speed it up a bit. He's obviously letting the people that he likes on first. Let's speed it up a little bit. See how we do.
It's gonna be a little bit of a train wreck because I don't even know how to mute myself.
So the mute icon looks like a microphone.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
I muted myself and I couldn't talk.
Yeah, perfect. You got it.
All right, and now let me just figure out how to kick you. I would have guessed that I click on your name. No, how do I kick you?
Click on my icon.
As
I
if
believe,
Angels
and then
of Shite
a screen should
hasn't
pop up. So there's an
talked him
X
through
in the
all
upper
this.
right hand corner, if I'm not mistaken.
I think there's a disconnect on the bottom. So let me try it. No, disconnect Gene. Yes. So it's a two-step process. All right, you're gone. Thanks for coming up.
I think that was
all right,
Gene
let's go.
Techman.
I'm looking for opposition. I'm looking for people that have a mind and are able to think and present globe
What he means is people that haven't got a mind and are unable to think.
evidence. Globe evidence is what I'm looking for. So prove me wrong. Globe evidence. I will bring up the first guest.
Who is that?
Hello, Does. Hello?
Hi, bro.
Hi, do you speak English?
Little.
A little. Well, I'm guessing that you're a flat earther by the look of your icon.
Yes.
Yes, because you look like a prick. So I could have told you that.
I'm looking for people that believe the earth is a globe. But what's your best flat earth proof before I let you go?
There's this sea level is the best one.
That's a great one.
Great one, yes. And everyone can check. And they
All right,
understand.
awesome. Thanks for coming up. I'm just looking for opposition right now.
Oh my God. Kango never lets me down. Look at Kango. 10 New Zealand dollars. It was a night. We got to put 'twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, Flatsoid was wanking and crying because he's a cunt. I love it. Cheers. Doesn't have to rhyme. It's funnier when it don't rhyme.
Next, PhD free. This should be interesting. Request up if you want to bring globe evidence
Super chat your best flat earther bios.
with a rational explanation. PhD free.
Yeah. Hello?
How are you? Do you believe the Earth is a globe or flat?
Questioning it at the moment. Just gonna ask
Okay.
you, man. Do you know about your sun not changing size, Dave?
The sun not changing size?
Yeah.
Is that your globe evidence? I'm
Well, I could
asking for
talk.
globe evidence. I do know why the sun doesn't change size, and I've explained it in many videos. You can see them on the Where Does the Sun Go section of my app or on my DITRH YouTube page.
So you
But
say
I'm
you
looking for
So you're not going to tell him then?
globe evidence right now. Do you have any globe evidence?
That is globe evidence. Why don't you want to address it, Dave? See, I've seen other people do this shit. I've seen other people do this. They say, oh, I'm looking for any globe evidence. People come and give total globe evidence. No, that's not evidence. I've explained that in the past. Anyway, I'm going to drop you now to someone that's going to give me actual globe evidence. That is globe evidence.
Yeah, I do. I was gonna ask you. That was a question of mine. That was one of them.
Well, there's watch my
This does sound like free as well. This sounds like free. And I think free is... This looks like a setup. That sounds like free. Free is an irritating little runt flat earther.
videos on where does the sun go or why doesn't the sun shrink to a tiny dot, and then you can learn that also. But I'm looking for globe evidence. What do you got?
Yeah, neutrinos. Debunk your-
Neutrinos.
Yeah.
That's your evidence of a globe. Have you ever seen a neutrino?
Yeah. You don't see neutrinos. Your computer sees them, but
So your computer sees something that you don't see, and that's your proof of a globe?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. You got anything better? I'm looking for globe evidence, not just fantasies in a computer.
Well, I'm actually not a flatter. I'm actually not a glober, dude. I just wondering, like.
No, I got it. But neutrinos, a computer that's telling you about neutrinos, why couldn't you have a neutrino if it was a real thing on a flat Earth?
Well, it's not. Well, dude, I was joking about being a glober, but I don't have an explanation for neutrinos. They get shot at an angle 3 degrees downwards.
Yeah,
They come out the other side of the world.
yeah. Well, that's what they say. But have you ever seen that? It's a cool story.
Have I seen it now?
Yeah, it's just a cool story. And
You ever seen the dome, Dave? Oh my God. Why is he playing the shit music in the background? What the fuck's that gonna do? Arnold here. Opposition only. He's like Timu, Dr. Potato Head Blitz. Are you slacking off Blitz? Do we not like Blitz? Or is it like you calling him Potato Head? I don't know. I don't know Blitz.
yeah, it's being told to you by the people at NASA. Do you trust NASA?
No, my friend works at a particle collider, bro, and he's seen them himself. He said,
Well, a particle
That sounds like free to me.
collider, what are those particle colliders? That's another question. That CERN isn't the only one. There's thousands of them. Personally, I think they're from the old world, but I'm looking for globe proof, not just theoretical physics.
wait a minute, Dave. So you already knew that the sun didn't change size,
No, it does, but sometimes it doesn't appear to.
like in a time lapse?
Sometimes it doesn't appear to, like every day, other than the one video that Dave's got without a solar filter that looks like the sun possibly is going away once it gets to the horizon.
With the
No,
solar filter?
if something is far away from you, it's already small. And so as it goes into the distance, it'll not get much smaller. I have videos on it. You got to check Where Does the Sun Go section on my app. Or
Yeah.
you can try to find it.
Dave, are you just going to sell your app? Like, just give the answer. If you want the answer to that, you're going to have to, go and look at it on my app.
On my DITRH YouTube page.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because you have like Angels of Light telling people the sun changes 40% angular size.
It
which is
doesn't
incorrect.
sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't appear to change
That's never happened,
because of
though.
atmospheric magnification.
I know, but I'm just saying that's never happened, Dave. I've been doing this for 3 years. The sun's not changing size, dude.
Well, it has. Go watch Angel's videos.
Yeah.
Go watch Angels videos. Angels of shite.
Do you have any globe proof? Do you have any globe proof?
You said, yeah, I do.
You don't have any globe proof. Next.
Oh my God. I'll say there's a guy on there called Solecism, or I don't know what his name is, but he's a right prick. Like, he has the entire panel up, pretends he wants opposition, is a flat earther. And anybody that stumps him, which is literally 90% of the people that he has up, he immediately does that, what Weiss just did there. I've addressed this before. Goodbye, go away. No, you ain't. You cannot answer it. Dave is just here to sell his app. So is he just going to say to everybody that comes up, I've proved that in the past, it's on my app, go buy my app, and then kick them? Let's see if he does that.
Nobody's requesting up. So I'm looking not to debunk flat Earth. I want globe proof. I don't want
Globe proof does debunk flat Earth.
theoretical nonsense. A computer told me that a neutrino popped out of the other side of the Earth. Cool story, bro. I'm looking
Cleo.
for somebody that wants to have an intelligent conversation about a globe proof. Here's one. Santa Claus, are you a globe earther or a flat earther?
I believe the Earth is a sphere.
Yeah, okay, what is your best sphere proof?
I mean, before we get into that, I just want to know.
No. I want to get into what's
If CK tells everyone to hit the live, they'll hit the live.
what's your best globe
believe we
proof?
can escape the firmament.
Smoke show, apparently.
Pardon me?
Firmament. I was saying,
What's
do
that?
you believe we can escape this quote unquote firmament?
What does my belief in whether we can escape the firmament or not have to do with your globe proof?
I mean, if you don't believe we can escape it, I have, proof of a rocket escaping
Well-
with no cuts or no edits.
I don't. That has nothing to do with what's your best globe proof. A rocket going into the sky.
I mean, I feel like it just debunks the Earth has a firmament. So that
I'm asking you to tell me what your best globe proof is. Do you have a globe proof?
Well, it depends on what it is.
The 24-hour sun in Antarctica was a globe proof, so said Dave before last December, and now it's not. Funny that, isn't it?
Serious proof I have. If you like math equations,
Flights in the southern hemisphere were globe proof until December last year, and now they're not. It's funny that, isn't it?
I don't.
we have-
Math equations. I can give you a math equation that will show that Eratosthenes showed the difference in stick shadows, and it works on a flat Earth and on a globe
No, it doesn't.
Earth. It works better on a flat
I
Earth.
would love to see that equation. But yes, I have an equation that you can
Sounds like cognitive dissonance to me, mate.
measure gravity. I love this type of gravity. Gravity is.
Right. Do you have a globe proof? I don't need math. That's not proof.
I don't use maths, don't use the sky, don't use flights, don't use the sun, don't use anything. All I'm asking for is proof. All right, Dave. It seems legit.
No, math is proof.
So
It's
no,
a
it's not.
representation of
It's not
reality. How?
So let me ask you a question. If you had $1 million in the bank today and I doubled it tomorrow, keep track, and then I doubled that the next
There
day,
he goes.
how much money do you have in the bank?
So you doubled one, so that would
Dave,
You just made the list!
be 2 and 2 4. So you have 4 million.
So do you have $4 million in the bank?
If you
I have an
gave me
equation
one-
that shows that you do.
yeah, it's a representation. Someone.
Yeah, it's just a representation.
how is that anything like the same thing?
If it's
of
based
reality.
off
Yeah, of
So
reality.
what's your math equation that proves the globe?
We can do the famous one.
Yeah, JD, it's the Haversine formula on your app, Dave. Exactly that. Oh, I'd love to have been there and said that. Someone, I don't know who it was, he might be in here. Someone told me that this was live. I was going to go straight over to TikTok and jump on this myself. Then I realized it wasn't actually streaming live. This was only yesterday. And then I realized it was a premiere. So I thought, right, I'm going to cover that. And it is worse than I thought it would be.
Half equals g m1 m2 over r squared, where you can find the gravitational force. Of any
What
object,
gravity?
any
What
mass.
gravity is it? Is it Einsteinian gravity or Newtonian gravity?
Is it Einsteinian or Newtonian?
Yeah.
God, is there any unique flat earthers anywhere that don't just parrot the same script without having a single clue what any of it fucking means?
I'll use Newton's law of gravitation because
All right. So how was that ever proven to be a real thing scientifically? What scientific experiment was ever done with Newtonian gravity to prove that it is a thing and not just an effect of electrostatics?
Electrostatics. Oh, is he on that bandwagon now, is he?
I mean, effective electrostatics.
Yeah, the thing that makes things go down is an effect of electrostatics. That can be proven. Now, not to say that gravity doesn't exist, but you have to show me that gravity exists with a scientific experiment.
Do you know what electrostatics are?
Do I know what electrostatics are?
Yes. Do you know what electrostatics are?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
What are
So
electrostatics?
where's your globe? Where's your globe?
There you go. Yeah, it's got no idea. Absolutely fantastic question. Dave just parrots wits it, then get asked, what exactly is that? And then he just switches to, what is your globe proof?
Globe proof.
No, I don't think you
I'm
know
still
what
waiting for your globe
electrostatics
proof.
means.
There's electrostatic flow from the sky to the ground. The ground is
what is
neutral.
electrostatics?
What is it?
You're not
It's
answering
a-
the question.
Why don't you tell me what it is?
There you go.
So you don't know what it
I
is.
know what it is, but
Why
you
don't
tell
me
me.
what it is?
If you're asking for a proof of gravity, that would be the Cavendish experiment. You can see.
Which one? The Cavendish experiment?
Yes, you can see.
So how did they
mass.
hold on. How did they isolate the electrostatic fields of the sun and the moon passing over during the
I
experiment?
would love to ask you how electrostatics affect the experiment.
Yeah.
The things
How
are
does it
attracted
affect
electrostatically.
Mass attracting. No.
Yeah.
Mass.
How does electrostatics affect the experiment? Dave's response: electrostatically.
Attracting mass.
Mass attracting mass is a theory. Electrostatics is
It's a theory.
testable. Hold on, like I was talking, right? It's electrostatics is testable, provable with independent variables. So your scientists even
Red Beret, why don't you jump up and join me on this stream and we'll both critique Flat Earth Dave's thing together. You won't, bitch.
say that the electrostatic force is 10 to the 36 stronger than the theory of gravity. Do you know how big 10 to the 36 is?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how big is 10 to the
haven't
36?
answered my question. How does electrostatics affect the experiment?
Yeah, electrostatics has a 10 to the 36.
You know what a people pleaser I am. There was someone in my chat the other day complaining that I was overusing the list. Like, you just made the list again. All right, it's not funny anymore. Stop doing it. So because of that person, I'm going to do it endlessly on this stream.
Stronger.
You just made the list again!
Gravity, according to your scientist. I don't believe that. Yeah. I think I just muted you by mistake. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking for globe proof, not theoretical equations, not make believe gravity, not Cavendish, which isn't even a proper experiment because it didn't isolate the electrostatic charge. It's like I was talking. Listen,
it's not even a proper experiment, and nor's anything else that you could ever show, Dave. It's not a proper experiment. But putting a light on a piece of string in my kitchen is definitely a proper, and then putting a load of objects in the way of it so as it goes behind them is definitely a proper experiment.
If I'm talking, it's my live. I get
Okay,
to
my
talk.
bad.
All right. So what?
He's getting all cocky now because he's got Angels of Shite's tongue is all over him. He thinks that he's like this king of TikTok now.
What is your best globe proof?
So I want to say something. You still haven't. If you really followed electrostatics, that really debunks your whole thing because they used two lead balls. One was bigger, one was smaller. So they can't attract to each other because they have the same electrons. Like electrons repel. So the fact that the lead ball is going to the bigger lead ball just debunks your whole argument on how electrostatics.
Cool story. You're incorrect. So that's your best
How
globe
am I
proof.
incorrect?
That's your
No,
best.
how am I
globe proof.
incorrect?
That's your best globe proof.
How am I incorrect?
I'm asking you, is that your best globe
No,
proof?
wait, no, you said I'm incorrect. How am I incorrect?
Yeah, the electrostatic.
He's got no idea how. That's why he keeps saying he thinks he can get, and he will get away with it because this will really impress flat earthers because they're thick as pig shit. If he just keeps saying that's not proof to everything that's proof, they'll just keep saying, yeah, no one's brought proof today. Because that's how gullible they are.
You didn't isolate the electrostatics.
How?
It wasn't isolated. The sun and the moon are passing.
Like Red Beret or Red Beret. He's a gullible, indoctrinated sheep that thinks Dave talks sense.
Where they have an electromagnetic charge, it's changing constantly, and the balls move. It had nothing to do with gravity. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to somebody else with.
Okay.
All right.
I'll kick him. He's asking too many questions. Bring the next person up.
So I'm gonna bring up 3 Chad GPT.
Chad, this looks like a flat earther to me. Unfornicated, nice one, mate. $5. My daughter listened to the last stream. She loves You Just Made the List and now uses it in her everyday vocabulary when someone says something stupid. Yeah, it's definitely not mine. I ripped it off from wrestling about 10 years ago. But it works. I've used it on the podcast for a while. It's just funny. What cracks me up, cheers, mate, appreciate that. What cracks me up is when people seem to think that they'll listen to a stream and they'll quite like the content, but then they act like you need to completely cater it, every second of it, to what they want. I don't hold a gun to anyone's head and tell them to stay on this stream, but I will do what the fuck I want. I will talk to whoever the fuck I want on here, and I am not going to be submissive to anybody's opinion. It's not the way I am. And I'm sorry about that if that offends you, but I definitely will do things that I find funny, even if you don't. That's just life. I know people don't like that these days. Everybody's got instant gratification. Everybody wants everyone to cater everything for their every whim. Not here.
Chad. Chad. Hello, are you a flat earther or a globe believer?
Yes, I am a flat earther. You've been on my panel before.
Sorry, man. I don't remember everybody, but cool. I'm looking for opposition. Any quick thing you want to say before we bring someone up? 3?
Well, I wanted to talk to the individual that was here a moment ago, but if you're doing one at a time,
yeah. What did you want to say? What did you want to say to him? I wasn't into getting into a whole debate about that, but what would your response be?
Well, I wanted to know his idea on how orbital mechanics is supposed to operate with the mass attracting mass. How are we not able to replicate?
Yeah, like the 3-body problem
within a smaller form.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I knew he was a flat earther. You can tell by the arrogant, lean back, I know everything face that they all do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to get into a whole debate. I just want globe proofs, and he wasn't bringing one. So, yeah, I'll catch you around. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate the follow, and
I appreciate you.
I'll catch you around. Thanks. Let's see who else we got. JW. Here comes
JW.
It's JW. Do you hear JW? Oh, he can come up. Let's try somebody else. Not my real name. It's a little suspicious, but we'll go with it. Not my real name. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Is this your real name?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the comedy double act to these two. Dave and not my real name. Is that your real name? Not my real name.
You just made the list.
That's my kind of, yeah.
All right. Are you a globe earther or a flat earther? You sound rational. You sound funny. You sound like a flat earther.
I'm a globe guy.
Oh, all right. What's your best globe proof?
Have you ever seen a lunar eclipse?
Yeah, you made me spit.
Yeah. What's the shape of the shadow?
Everywhere.
Yeah. I know. It's not like I
You
never heard
sound
this
funny.
before.
You're a flat.
I'm gonna
You sound funny. You're a flat earther. No, I'm glad. But okay.
I'll walk you through something, and then you tell me what it means. All right. What causes in your world a lunar eclipse? And basically, it's the Earth getting in between the sun and the moon and casting a shadow on the moon, right?
Right.
So, from your point of view, if you're standing on the Earth, and in your western direction, you can see the sun, and above the horizon, and in your eastern direction, in the opposite direction, you see the moon above your horizon. When will the eclipse start?
I don't think that's relevant.
Well, could the eclipse have started already?
I guess.
How could it start already if the Earth is not in between the two?
Then I don't know. But how do you explain the shadow that the Earth makes on the moon?
Hold on. First, you're assuming it's a shadow.
Of course, it's a shadow. How do you deny that?
Because the moon could be dimming. The moon is a light, and it could be dimming. But it
is, JD. This is Dave searching for people that are new to the topic to impress listeners, because he'll probably get hundreds on there because of who he is, into buying his app. That is literally what he's doing. I can absolutely guarantee you that there are people in his mods vetting the people that are coming up. And anybody that they know, because everybody knows everybody on TikTok. I don't recognize any of these people so far, and I've done lots of stuff on there. If I will let you know if anyone comes up that I know will be a challenge, but I don't think you're going to see any of them, and I can guarantee you they'd all be sitting there requesting, because that's what they do.
Sun and the moon are both above the horizon. The eclipse could not start yet. But we've seen many eclipses.
Is anybody else slipping into a coma reading Red Barrett's comments? It's like just so fucking lame and old and boring and 2014 and Red Barrett.
It's called a Selenilian eclipse. And not only does it start...
we can start now. Big Fish is turned up.
From there, it's higher in the sky. It comes in from the top of the moon. And also, when you use a ball to cast a shadow on another ball, do you know that it doesn't come in perfectly elliptical? It comes in as a tight ellipse, then it goes into a circle, then it leaves as an ellipse. But the Selenilian eclipse, let me see if I can turn on my camera. Oh, do I have my camera on? Look at that.
Yeah, I see it.
All right. So here you got your your guy and the sun and the moon. This is just a diagram, but the shadow's coming in from the top. That doesn't work. So this is what they saw. This is what he should see, but he shouldn't even see it yet because it's not in line. So the next question you're gonna have for me then, what the hell is causing the eclipse?
Not the Stellalelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelelel Surely not that one.
And I can make theories just like you are, but your theory was just disproved by the Selenilian eclipse.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
So you're just going to go, nah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you look up at the moon and you
Dave could Google why is there a Selenilian eclipse, and it would tell him, but he doesn't want to. But if Google agrees with Dave, he'll direct you to Google.
see the Earth's shadow. That's
No, you see,
undeniable.
but how could it be the Earth's shadow if the Earth is not in line with not in a perfect straight line?
Because Dave, when you want an apparent sun, it can be 180 degrees over there. But they're asking for a few degrees with the sun on the horizon and the moon over there on the other horizon for this to happen. So either suns are apparent or they're not. Which is it, Dave?
With the sun and the moon. The Earth has to get in between them to cast a shadow, but it doesn't.
What do you mean it doesn't? Of course it does.
Well, I just showed you. It's called the Selenilian eclipse. Look it up. You know what scientists call the Selenilian eclipse? They call it the impossible eclipse because it doesn't work in the heliocentric model. But
would you go on and read further after that when you look up the impossible? Shall I do it? Shall I look up the impossible Selenilian eclipse and explain exactly why it happened? I've done it before. I can't be asked, but anyone can do it. Just Google it.
Just go, oh, well, it doesn't work, but we're still going to believe in the non-working model. So now
it works completely.
You have to be intellectually honest.
Causes a Selenilian eclipse on a flat Earth, Dave. Does any flat earther know what causes a Selenilian eclipse on a flat Earth? Is it the black sun that's never been seen and doesn't exist?
And say, well, that doesn't prove the Earth is flat because we're looking up at the sky, and I'll agree with that. But it does prove that it's not the Earth eclipsing the moon.
So what about a non-Selenilian eclipse?
Exactly.
Well, again, the fact that there is a Selenilian eclipse proves that it's not the Earth causing the shadow.
So what about a non-Selenilian eclipse?
And then when we have a blood moon eclipse, the shadow comes in, I'll just say the shadow, the darkening of the moon, and then the moon
Where's the shadow from, Dave? Is it the black sun that doesn't exist or the dome that doesn't exist?
goes red for a couple of hours. How does a shadow create a
Shut up.
red shadow? And then Angels of Light filmed it with
Angels of Shite? Dave, you've just mentioned Angels of Shite one more time, and I've had all I can stands and I can't stands no more. Dave,
You just made the list again!
regular camera and an infrared camera, and the infrared camera didn't see the shadow. There was no shadow. So it's something other than a shadow. Again, we don't have to understand it to debunk it. Falsification is independent of replacement.
I don't understand how infrared light is used to differentiate between a shadow and a non-shadow.
Why would the shadow disappear with the infrared lens?
Well, infrared is not visible to the human eye, and shadows are. So,
what?
I guarantee he's going to kick this guy soon.
Infrared is not visible.
Infrared will show you stuff that's not visible to the human eye, but it's not going to get rid of a shadow. You can film the
It's a
shadows with
different
an
kind of
infrared
light.
camera.
It's a totally different kind of light. Infrared light and visible light.
Right. So the visible shadow isn't visible with an infrared lens. You're going to have to wrap your mind around that. So the fact that the Selenilian eclipse happens proves that it's not the Earth going in between. And we could debate all day on what's really causing the eclipse. I have some theories, but I can't prove them, and neither can you. But we can prove it's not the Earth. Do you have
No, you can't.
anything else?
No, I don't.
All right, man. Have a great day. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate you.
Oh, what a shock he's kicked him. Shocking.
Yep.
All right. Let's go with Gemini.
Another one I've never heard of.
I'm trying to get you guys in order, but they don't come in order.
They don't come in order, do they?
It's not loading. Give him another second. Gemini, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to kick you out
kick
and
him,
try to bring you back
Dave.
one more time.
Bring someone up that anyone's heard of.
Do not request it up. Request up again, Gemini. Well, I'm going to go with Average Glober.
Yes! Average Glober is going to absolutely destroy him. I know this guy. I've spoken to this guy. Dave will kick him instantly.
Average Glober, what's going on?
What's going on, man? I ran you off the app 2 years ago. I'm glad to see you're back.
You ran me off the app 2 years ago. I don't remember what that was about, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, it'd be pretty inconvenient for you to remember.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I don't need...
What a shock. I did not know it would be that quick. I did not know it would be that quick. But I knew as soon as he realised who it was, he would get rid of him. Oops, someone let Average Glober slip through the net there. Dave did not want to talk to him.
I don't need rude people. I just want people that want to come up with their glow proof. So if you have a glow proof, let's discuss it like adults. And, not try to be bullies.
Hello?
Hey,
Can you hear me?
Brody, what's up?
Hey, I just had 2 quick questions, to be fair.
Hold on, are you a flat earther or a globe earther?
I'm globe earther right now.
All right, so what's your best globe proof? I'm not interested in questions about flat earth today.
Because he can't answer any of them.
I'm just interested in globe proofs. It's almost 2026.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking for globe proof.
24-hour sun in Antarctica. You know that thing that you claimed was globe proof until last December?
Proofs.
When you take an airplane, why doesn't it go in a straight line?
What do you mean an
Because it
airplane
has to
doesn't go in a
curve
straight
around.
line?
It does. When you look up the charts, the airplane does not go in a straight line because it has to go around the curve of the Earth when it goes far distances.
Actually, that's not true at all. Airplanes fly straight.
show me?
Okay, try not to interrupt me when I'm talking, so I don't have to mute you. I don't want to have to mute you, right? So airplanes...
Dave is terrified. When I speak to people on here, when I go on TikTok, I just let them, literally, hang themselves. Like Epstein.
Airplane fly straight and level over the Earth plane in a straight line. Now, if you look at it on a globe map, it'll show you the Great Circle Route, but the Great Circle Route is nonsense. When you actually look at southern flights and even a lot of northern flights, airplanes fly from point A to point B, straight and level flight. The flight data shows that. They never nose down. They're always nose up 2 or 3 degrees, and they fly straight and level. Their gyros, mechanical all the way to the electronic ones, always hold rigidity in space. And when they land, no matter if they went quarter way or halfway around the world, the gyro's in the same.
Red Beret is a troll. It's either a troll or full of shit. Where are we? JD Super Chat, £9.99. A triple wank juice is needed for this. It is. I know. I'm on the wank juice tonight. So everyone keeps literally. I've had a beer the last few streams I've done. A pint of beer, right? I'll probably have about 2 pints of beer a week. And everyone's turned me into a drunk. So I thought, right, no beer this evening. I don't remember the last time I was fucking drunk. I have to go out over Christmas and do it. Yeah, Red Beret, whatever the fuck your name is. You're not even mildly entertaining, troll, to be honest. Oh, here we are. While we're still here, while we're paused. Macca, 10 quid. Love it, Macca. Can't stay, just want to give a tip. My tip is fluffs are like yellow snow. Don't trust it and certainly don't digest any of it. Happy Christmas, Matt, and all we'll watch later. Yeah, nice one, Macca. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Enjoy your evening. Unfornicated Dano. $5. When do you want to troll TikTok together? I'm looking forward to some fluff bashing. No one knows me, so I won't bring many fluffs. Yeah, I know, and everyone avoids me, so it'll probably be a disaster. But at least I'll be able to chat with you while we're waiting. After Christmas sometime. As long as it's early-ish, like this sort of time, I'll definitely do it. Just let me know when you're around, and we can definitely do it. I think people were kind of scared of Jaren the other day, I think. Because they don't particularly know you on there, and because some of them avoid me, but a lot of them don't. I think we might get a bit more traffic. Let's crack on. But we've got to do. Should we just do what Dave does? Go on there, and if anybody asks something that's slightly hard, we'll just go. Yeah, I'm not talking to you. You're always around, Jim Daniel, Billionaire Jim in the house. I ain't seen Billionaire Jim for a little while. Where's Billionaire Jim? I've got to give Billionaire Jim. Welcome back, Billionaire. And he's just sent the super chat. Cheers, Billionaire. I thought we might use this super chat to say something really offensive to flat earthers then. Right, should we take a pause? quickly so I can play the quick version of the 12 Days of Flurfmas, right? Wherever it is there, right? So I started off with the 12 Days of Flurfmas, but it obviously didn't, only went to 6 days because it was too long. But I've got all 12 days here on a quick version. Let's do it, and then we'll get back to Twat Earth Dave. Let's do it.
On the 12th day of flat earth, my true love sent to me 12 Dick Wayne's ball tops, 11 CC wigs, 10 Trons talking bollocks, 9 Ledwell's lying, 8 Mikey Smith's suing, 7 Chewy's chewing, 6 Vlad dwarfisms, 5 Dave Weiss leaky apps, 4 Vickers sunglasses, 3 JJ's ascertaining, 2 Twatzoids cry wanking, and an angel of shite kissing ass!
There you go. Told you it was quick. Let's get back to Twat Earth Dave. I can play it. It was so fast, I might play it again a few times. That that song was about... I'll probably even last longer in bed than that. Let's play on.
Orientation to the runway as it was where it left from. So those things alone prove that the Earth is level and stationary, and airplanes fly straight and level. You're looking at cartoons on
So real quick,
screens.
what happens when the plane gets to the end of the flat Earth?
Well, it doesn't get to the end of the flat Earth. How could it do that?
Why not?
Okay, because one, you're not allowed to fly south beyond 60 degrees south. All the countries in the world now agree upon that, and you'll be stopped. Okay. 2.
What did he just say? Did he really just say that?
If a plane did fly that far, where are they going to stop? Where are they going to get fuel? It gets kind of crazy out there. So they're not going to do that. If you flew dead reckoning in a straight line, you'd end up passing 60 degrees south. But if you go east and west.
Cygnus, plenty of people are smart enough to say that. He just isn't allowing those people up. Average Glober would have absolutely fucking crushed him, and he knew it. That's why he kicked him before he got a chance to speak.
West aren't straight lines. East and west are circles. Billions of people have circumnavigated the Earth east or west. 0 have done it south.
Another lie.
But they still circumnavigated, which how do you get around a flat Earth?
Yeah. So if you, let's take your town, for example. So in your town.
Do the pilots adjust for curvature left or right when they're flying? I've heard Angels of Shite ask this question, and do you know what he said? Angels of Shite that obsesses over dipping the nose, dipping the nose, dipping the nose. He said that the turn that you'd have to do, left or right, as you're going around like this over the disc, pretending you're going in a straight line, is so minimal that the pilots wouldn't even notice that they're doing it. Says the guy that thinks every pilot should be doing this all the time when they're flying.
Let's say right at the center of your town is...
And he's one of the best TikTok have to offer, Angels of Shite.
The town hall, and your house is 10 miles from the town hall, right? You can, let's say the town hall is the north, we'll call that the magnetic north of your town. If you got a compass, wherever you are, the compass is going to point towards the town hall. So if you tried to go west, no problem. Your compass is 90 degrees to where the town hall is, and you're going to constantly turning to the right until you get right back to your house, and you're going to make a 10-mile radius circle around the town hall and end up right back at your house. Does that make your town a sphere?
I mean, I do understand what you're saying. It does make sense to me.
Okay, so it makes sense. Does that match a flat Earth or a globe Earth? That's a trick question, by the way. Does that match a flat Earth or a globe Earth?
It would match both because I can go in a
Very
circle
good.
around
Excellent.
myself.
You're 100% right. But here's the problem. On a flat Earth, you can't head south and come back up the other side. You can't go from Santiago south and end up in Australia. All right?
What? Why would you?
All right.
And no one's ever done that.
Other than a Critical Think a year ago.
Isn't that strange? Doesn't prove anything. Just sounds strange.
I haven't done my research, but yeah, it does sound strange.
Yeah. If you check, you probably don't have my app, but on my app.
Go on my app. Do your research on my app. That's where you need to do your research. Don't look at anything else. Just look at my app. $3, and plus, if you want to meet some other flat earth pricks, $3 a month or whatever it is.
There's a Southern Flights and Circumnavigation section on the FAQ page. And it'll have all that information for you sorted out and save you a lot of time, or you can just kind of try to research it yourself.
All right,
do your own research.
Can I just ask one more last question?
Sure.
Stupid question probably that you're hearing, but what happens when you go down in a flat Earth?
What do you mean down?
Underground.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of tunnels and all sorts of stuff underground.
What do you mean down? Your down is that way, Dave. I know flat earthers think it's south, but that's where it is. Sorry.
Down there, but the deepest hole ever dug, whether the Earth is flat or not, is less than 8 miles. Did you know that? It's less than
I have seen that before.
Yeah. So what happens when you go down on a globe Earth? You don't know.
Get to the hot core center.
No.
Dave's just totally lying about the 60 degrees south, isn't he? And he's not going to have anyone up that knows he's lying about it. This is his plan. Such a coward.
No, you don't. No one's ever gotten past 7.8 miles. So nobody knows.
It's still getting hotter as you go down. It gets very hot.
It does get very hot, correct. But that doesn't mean that the center's hot. It just means that it's hot underground. Lava tubes are just under the surface of the Earth, and they're filled with lava. They're not coming from the center of the Earth.
What do you think it heads to then?
That's a great question. We could theorize about that. I'm just kind of looking for globe proof. I don't want to speculate on, is there more land? What's going on? But I got some homework for you, Brody. You sound like an honest person, willing to look.
How the fuck would you know what an honest person sounds like, Dave?
My website, flatearthdave.com.
Even your own people don't fucking trust you.
If you scroll down, there's a banner that says Crash Course. I challenge you to watch the first 3 videos in that, and then come back and tell me that the Earth is a globe.
And if you do, you can have 3 Bitcoin, right, Dave?
And sorry, last question. Sorry, but when you're on, say you're in the North Pole, you look at the moon. Then you go to the South Pole and look at the moon. Why is it upside down?
Put a 6 on the ceiling and go over there, and it'll be a 9.
So if I'm in your living room and we put a 6 on the ceiling and I'm on one side of the room and you're on the other side of the room, I'm looking at the 6. What are you looking at?
But what about if you're that way or that way or that way? You see a sideways 6, don't you? And stuff. They never talk about that.
A 6?
No, you're looking at a 9 because it's upside down. Does that make your room spherical?
Oh, are you saying like a sideways 6?
No. If I put a 6 on the ceiling and you went to the opposite side of the room, it'd be upside down. If I put a moon on the ceiling with a happy face, you'd be looking at an upside down happy face.
But you'd also have a sideways happy face if you went all the way east or all the way west, wouldn't you, Dave? Jim Daniels, billionaire Jim. $4.99. Fram2 circumnavigated north south poles in low orbit and did not see an ice wall. Smiley face. Didn't one more orbit also do it? I know they all just pretend that none of this happened. Let's do it.
What?
All right, Brody. I'm going to let you go, but I encourage you to do your homework and then come back and have a deeper discussion. Thanks for coming up. You got it. All right. Who's next? Al Kwan.
It's Chewy. By the looks of things. Is that Chewy? Looks like Chewy. Let's get the soundboard ready in case it's Chewy here.
Remember, everybody, the rules are have an honest conversation, be intellectually honest.
You best leave the conversation then, Dave.
Don't be rude. Don't be cocky. Just let's have a conversation. I'm looking for your best globe proof. Al, what's going on? Are you a globe earther or a flat earther?
Oh, flat earth, all the way.
Well, I'm looking for opposition. Any quick thing you want to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say to the globers out there, just because the majority of people on the planet believe something doesn't make it so.
It is. It could be Chewy, this. Is this Chewy?
That's correct.
And I would point to God as a great example.
Go on and point to God. Where is he? God? Don't know where he is.
Just because most people believe in a higher power and a lot of them believe in Christ and all that nonsense doesn't make it true. In fact, has zero evidence, just like globalism has zero evidence. So it's bullshit.
I got it. And we're all here trying to figure this place out. And thanks for coming up. And
hang on, did he just say God was bullshit? I thought Dave was deeply religious. Why is he not defending his new religious beliefs that he's suddenly got in the last year?
So you're an athist too, then, I take it, because I mean that's
no, I'm definitely.
This is not. This is obviously trolling him because he's calling him out. Let's listen.
Definitely not an athist. 100%.
Well, then
there are no atheists in
both?
flat Earth.
Well, I mean, but theism is bullshit. I don't know what evidence do you have for God?
That we live in a container and can't be created out of a big bang.
Well, I disagree completely.
So can a fish build his fishbowl?
Why does the fishbowl need a creator?
Well, I'm gonna have to let you go.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna let you go in case you're trolling me and you're about to hit me with something I can't answer. You can go.
Everybody, I'm gonna
Anyone without their tongue up my ass can go.
just pause the live for just a second. I don't know how do I mute myself?
Oh my God, what is with the sinister music?
I don't even know how to mute myself.
He needs a piss. He wants to mute himself so he can't hear him having a piss.
Who do we got now? We got Savvy World.
Sounds like a flat earther to me.
Yo.
What's up? Are you a flat earther or a globe earther?
I think I'm a globe earther.
That's a good way to put it. I appreciate that. What makes you believe the Earth is a globe?
Dave gets an hard on. If someone says like comes across like they're not really sure, Dave's like, "Bing! I'm gonna sell an app here."
So my main evidence that the Earth is a globe, and this is, I will also say I'm a Christian too, so I do believe in the firmament.
Okay, well, a globe.
God, I think it's a globe, but I believe in the firmament. Well, you're a cunt then.
With the firmament, that's interesting. Go ahead.
I know, right? And that's why I say I think. So
Shut
the
up,
only
bitch!
thing about, or rather why I do believe in it, I'll say why I don't believe in it, that the Earth is flat, is because if you look at, Saturn, Neptune, Mars, the moon, the sun, they're all spherical.
Yeah, well, are they really? I mean, have you really looked at them? What do you see?
They are. They actually
hold
are.
on a second.
Right, yeah.
When you look up at the sky, let's say, have you ever seen Jupiter in the sky?
No.
You haven't? What's up? Let's get triggered.
I've seen Saturn and Mars, specifically me. And
Red Beret, you're a shit troll. You're not even a funny pretend flat earther. 9 minutes left. Super chat goal. 2 to go. Extend the stream by 30 minutes. So we go for another hour if we get there. Another half hour if we don't.
Venus. I've seen those 3.
Yeah.
Through telescopes.
Yeah. Well, they're lights. They're lights in the sky. Hold on a second. They're lights in the sky. When you look at Jupiter, it literally is bright as the sun. It's just very much smaller. So how does a gassy, non-reflective planet reflect sun 400 million miles to Earth?
That's true.
And it be so bright. So you're looking at things that are small and their own lights in the sky. They're all named after gods. Mm-hmm. They're small and close, provably so. If you kind of look at the inverse square law of light, look at the size, look at their motions, none of it makes sense in the heliocentric model.
You said it doesn't make sense in the...
It doesn't make any sense. So again, we have the 3-body problem. How the heck does the sun made of gas in a vacuum work? How does it hold on to Pluto? How does it not yank on our moon? How does Jupiter reflect the sun so bright that it looks like a friggin' mini sun? It doesn't make any sense. So they're lying. You have to...
It makes total sense. You're just a fucking idiot. Billionaire Jim, $4.99. Cheers, billionaire. 1 more to go. And 7 minutes to do so. Be great. And then we'll be going till 9 o'clock my time.
You have to wipe out...
And I might throw in one more 12 days of Flurfmas.
Out everything you think you know about the sky and start over. Now, here's what I know about Jupiter and the planets. I know that they're not balls reflecting sunlight millions and millions of miles away. I do not know what they are. I have theories. I have ideas. But I can't make any claims about them. And to me, I think the moon is it's definitely circular. Is it spherical? It could be. I don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was about to go, because like the moon is right here, and the sun even, So when you look at the moon, especially when it's big and it's just right here in your face, it's like unless the moon doesn't rotate and just faces us from the, round part, if that makes sense, then the moon has to be spherical. It has to be a sphere, right?
So let me ask you a question. If the moon, they tell us that the moon is gravitationally locked. That's why we always see the same size.
I don't believe in gravity low.
Yeah, I know. But why does if the moon's a sphere, it has to be rotating at the perfect rotation.
If the moon's not a sphere, Dave, it would look weird all over the sky wherever you see it from, wouldn't it? It would look like an oval, it would look flat. He's had these things said to him constantly and he still pretends he hasn't. He clearly does not. Jaren, if you're watching, you're totally wrong. This bloke does not think the earth is flat. He fooled you. I'm sorry. Do some super chat. Before I do the rest of the super chats here that I've just got there, thank you, everybody. I'm just going to say 107 eyes on this, 41 likes, not even halfway. Can we click the thumbs up, please? If you're watching the stream, if you're enjoying the stream, please click it a thumbs up. We'll get some more people in here. Maybe there'll be some flat earthers, and maybe they'll come up on the channel here and give me some flat earth evidence. If they don't immediately, if they look like a threat, I'll kick them and pretend that I wasn't scared anyway. That seems to be the way to do it. Let's get these super chats done. Done Billionaire Jim. Mike Gurney, 5. Hang on. I've got to get that one ready. Mike Gurney, £5. A gassy planet.
Violated by gas!
Exactly. Unfornicated Dan, $5. Time to shill for the Humblies again. Is that named after Witsit, right? Flat Earth Fouls deserve an end of year award show and mocking celebration. Stay tuned. Anyone that's not subscribed to Dan and Unfornicated there, go do so for the year end Flat Earth Awards. I will be there potentially. Handing one out if I'm around. Cheers, Dan. And Billionaire Jim. Again, making up for being late today. Billionaire Jim, not only was you late today, you also wasn't here at all for the last about 3 streams. But cheers there, Billionaire. Let's continue watching Dave struggle.
Always faces the same side of the Earth.
Flat
Like take a
Earth
ball
should win, yeah.
and move it around another ball. It has to rotate one rotation per orbit perfectly so the same side faces, right? You with me there?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So how does that happen? How does that happen? And the next thing is the ISS, for people that believe in the ISS is
What's
falling
that?
around the Earth just like the moon.
I'm sorry, with the ISS.
Yeah, how does the ISS always have the bottom side facing the Earth? What's making it rotate?
What is the ISS?
Oh, the International Space Station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, International Fake Station, I call it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that if we get into that and into NASA, and even add in Elon Musk in there, and so I was reading the Bible already when I read about the firmament, but when I saw Elon Musk send those rockets into space, quote unquote, and I saw it hit a barrier and something kind of go through the barrier into what looked like water.
Yeah, that's all interesting stuff. I think some of the stuff they show us where it looks like it's crashing into the firmament could be a deception. I think the best one is the Go Fast rocket that slammed into something at 72 miles high. And then there's other corroborating evidences from whistleblowers from NASA and stuff that say that the firmament does start at about 72 miles up and it's like plasma, then it becomes thicker. There's all sorts of, there's unlimited proofs of the globe. I mean, I could spend the next 10 months.
I always look forward to a Kango super chat. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Is the season to be jolly? Flat Earth Dave is a twat and too spastic to find a better grift. He was grifting solar panels before he did this one. Right? Just can't go. Oh dear.
24/7, just showing proof after proof after proof of the flat Earth, but the proof of the globe is what we're looking for today. Right. So you're you say you're kind of twisted. It's a globe.
Yeah, because I got one more point that I kind of wanted.
I'll let you make that last point, but I want to just give you your homework. Homework is on my website. If you,
I'm going to give you your homework. Do you think he gives Angels of Shite homework? I bet Angels of Shite does the homework as well. I bet Angels of Shite does Dave's homework as well. That's what like the bullied kid at school usually does, isn't it, for the people that he wants to be friends with desperately.
If you wanted to download my app, that would be the quickest way. Go to the biblical page and go to the FAQ page, and you'll get a lot of your questions answered. But if not, you can just go to the crash course and start watching those videos. And go ahead, one quick question. And we have Tron is going to join me here. Tron is another.
Tron, people. He brings in Tron. He's struggling on his own. So he brings in Tron. You remember Tron? When we've watched him on here before, he's the one that, God damn it, I just don't talk to no goddamn Globers on TikTok anymore because none of them ever match for me. Let's see how Tron handles himself here.
Level-headed,
Tron, I'm challenging you to come onto my next, and Dave, onto my next TikTok live. Neither of you will.
Arthur.
So my last thing that, like I said, is the sphere. like, you know, when I see the moon, I feel like I see a sphere. There's one other thing, but the other point that makes it hard for me to believe in a flat Earth is when they do the, you know,
Tron. I've just noticed something. Did Tron used to go on with Ledwell, or did Tron used to go on with Vicar and all them dickheads? Because if he went on with Vicar and Vlad, he's now sucking up to Dave. This is not going to go well for Tron.
you know, the boating experiment where they send a boat, you know, into the distance
and it goes over the curve. Right.
You know, it disappears over the horizon. And I've seen somebody real quick, sorry. I've seen somebody duplicate this experiment, and then so they sent it out, and once it passed the horizon, they told the boat to stop. And then they went on to this, it was like a car port or whatever, like a car garage with 4 stories, and they went to the top of the 4th story.
And you can see farther. I know.
Yep.
Listen,
and
I know all of this.
Again.
So
Yep.
if the Earth was a globe, things would disappear from the bottom up as they go over the curve. And as they disappear, you wouldn't be able to zoom them back in.
And you can't. I can bring it up and show everybody, but I know most of the people other than about 1 or 2 fucking idiots in this room already know this, so it's a waste of time. But if Dave was to ever come here, I would show him, and he would then make up some shit about mirroring or diffraction or what do you call it? That shit. I don't even know what it's called. Not an emu. I don't know.
Also be a required maximum distance that you can see certain things from whatever the elevation you're looking at them from.
Correct.
But the problem
when it gets squashed, I'm not doing my dick.
Is we have observations of things that we know their exact distance, the viewer height, and the horizon should be miles in front of them, but it's actually miles and miles behind them. So that
it doesn't have lips.
That disproves the globe right there. So now the next question is, why do things disappear from the bottom up? It has to do with the angular limits of our eyes. If you went to like a Home Depot and dropped some coin, excuse me. Dropped some coins on the floor and went to the other end of that hallway and laid down and put your cheek on the ground and looked at it with your lower eye, you couldn't see those coins. But if you lifted your head up a foot or 2, you'd be able to see them again. So that doesn't mean that the Home Depot floor is curved. It just has to do with the angular limits of our eyes.
What about when the sun goes below the horizon and people go up to another level and the building can get it again? And then when people zoom it in and out as it slowly sets without getting any smaller. What about that, Dave?
All right, thanks for coming up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
God damn it, Tron's going to speak now. We're going to listen to Tron.
Appreciate the conversation.
All right, thanks for having a rational conversation. Tron, how you doing?
Doing good, man. Just saying hello to all the flurps out there, and then all the non-flurps.
Fuck off, Tron. Mike Gurney here. £5. We 3 kings of flat earth are a liar, a wanker, and a lovely rhyme to that. Cheers, Mike. Nice one.
Here to help if I can. I wanted to tell the young man that was here that the sky is the worst way to look at or try to determine the shape of the earth.
How convenient. You know what the worst evidence is to see the shape of the earth? The sky. You know, the one that proves it completely. That's the worst thing you could ever look at. The 2 points of rotation don't prove nothing. The sun not changing side don't prove nothing. The sun going around your heads in Antarctica, where you're not allowed to go to because you're not allowed to go below 60 degrees south. That don't prove nothing. How convenient.
It's a lot better to determine the shape of the earth by looking at the earth and not at the sky.
Do that then.
So that's one. And when it comes to testing the water during observations, long-range observations over large bodies of water, take the plethora of evidence for those of us that have done it and compare it with the limited, minimal evidence of those that have tried to duplicate it from our detractors, and the other evidence will be overwhelming for the flat Earth side that the water, when it's at rest, does seek its level, and we have the technology today.
Well, it seeks its level.
It far surpasses what they had 200 years ago when they were proving the Earth to be flat 200 years ago, like with Samuel Rowbotham, etc.
Yep.
So we got much evidence for our side, much evidence.
Yeah. So You know, what's funny is that, the
No, you
Globers,
don't,
you'll see
Tron.
these posts from these anti-flat Earth pages, and they say, Flat Earth has been destroyed. This is the final experiment. This is that. They just make these empty claims.
know.
And there's
Empty
there's
claims.
no substance to them. But people are like, oh, it's over. Flat Earth was destroyed. That's because you read a headline? That's
It's because you didn't go, Dave. You didn't go because you. And it's funny as well, isn't it? Because Dave doesn't talk to demons. Yet here he is inviting demons to speak to him on TikTok because he's getting desperate and needs to sell his app and no one's buying his bullshit anymore. And he knows the lowest amount of intelligence you can find is TikTok. So that's where he's going to go to try and sell his app to those pricks, right? And suddenly he's okay talking to demons, but no demons that can actually debunk him because he has no courage.
like saying,
I know.
What proves
They
it?
don't know.
Science.
They don't know history.
Steve
What a lot of our
Itz.
detractors don't know, and mainly even flat earthers probably don't realize was that the flat earth debate made it to the floors of Cambridge University, no less.
Yep. Hey, let's
So what?
bring up. I got a list of people growing here. Let's bring people up. I'm looking for your best globe proof. Just be nice.
He's going to be much more confident now he's got Tron on board because like, to Dave, Tron is convincing.
Nice and respectful, and we'll have a great conversation. So coming up, I just invited Hook, but he's not showing up for some reason. Let me try again. I'll go with Jay Gulf.
I don't know any of these people.
Why aren't these people coming up when I'm clicking on them? Let's try Blue O'Connor. Connecting. There we go.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Blue O'Connor, what's going on? Are you a globe earther or a flat earther?
I am indeed a Glober.
You're a glober, all right.
I haven't seen it yet, Dan.
So what's your
Yes,
best
sir.
globe proof?
Yeah, is it cool if I pull up a picture?
Well, a picture isn't really a proof, but what is the picture of?
Oh my God, what does it matter what it's of? Oh shit, it's a picture. I might not be able to debunk this. Let's check first if I can debunk it. What's it of?
Just a sunset and things like that. I just, go over that.
Yeah, sunset? You think that's
Yeah,
proof?
Yeah, that's total proof, Dave, and you know it as well.
What? How does the sunset prove the Earth is flat?
Because the sun would never set on a flat Earth.
Well, no, not that it is flat or not. I was just using it to kind of situate where the sun would have to be, kind of helping kind of the globe argument a little bit less than the flat. That's all. You can ask Tron. I'm respectful. I'm not an asshole. He's seen my lives. I don't come up and I'm not that guy.
I don't. Can you turn your camera on, or I have to turn it on?
No, I can turn it on. I just wanted to make sure it was cool with you.
Yeah. So show a picture.
Cool. Yeah, let me pull it up. I appreciate you. All right. Let me grab this here.
Now, do you agree that if something in the air, something elevated, going into the distance, could go behind something that is above your eye level? For example,
What, like the sea?
if you're sitting in a yard and there's a, let's say, 50 feet across the yard is a 10-foot high wooden fence, right? You with me?
Okay, I'm with you. Yep. 10
And
feet.
somebody is on the other side of that fence holding a big yoga ball over their head, and we can see the ball. If they walk away, will that ball disappear from the bottom up? From my point of view, since my eye light sign is lower than the fence.
I would assume so. I haven't done that, but
Well,
I would assume
it definitely will. So just keep that in mind. Show me your picture.
Yeah, no problem. So right here, I'll give you a little bit of background to it. This was taken in Indiana, so relatively flat, right? And I took this out in the backyard facing west because the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. This was a sunset. My only thing that I just wanted to know is, in the flat Earth model, how could we make this shadow cast into the sky? Because we know on the globe that it would have to start setting below the horizon, so this way the light source is below the object to cast the shadow into the sky.
I hear what you're saying. It's an optical illusion, and if you go, I don't know, you probably don't have my app, but
It's an optical illusion. Just take my word for it. I'm not going to give any evidence of this.
in the app on the frequently asked questions page.
Go on the app and look it up. I'm not prepared to tell you any further than that.
No, that's not where it is. On the more resources page, there's a section called Debunking the Debunkers. And if you scroll down...
If you scroll down, you'll find Professor Dave on there, debunking the debunkers. I wonder, you know what I'd love to happen? I'd love for Flat Earth Dave to debate Professor Dave, because that'd be a real clash of the titans, because on Dave's app, he's debunking the What's that? Oh, they've already done it. Oh, Dave got absolutely annihilated and looked like a complete prick and has never put it on his app and has never put it on any of his channels because he's so fucking humiliated by it. That's what I thought. Cheers.
Well, is that? I just want to make sure it's on that. Yeah, you scroll down and you'll see Globy McGlobeface with that same picture, pretty much the same type of picture. There's 4 or 5 videos in a row right there fully explaining what we see there, and it actually proves a flat Earth when you take a look at it.
Okay. And is there a way that I could, or you could explain to me how this would be possible?
Let me finish, Megan. Billionaire Jim. Anyone else get the memo from NASA last Friday when Xmas bonuses are supposed to be sent out? I've heard it was tonight. And you guys were going to deliver them to me tonight as a kind of a psyop and pretend it's not from NASA. That's what I was told anyway. Maybe that's just me. Cheers, Big Jim.
Quantified, because I'm just trying to understand the perspective too. I'm not.
No, I got it. I got it. It seemed like I can't explain it in a short here without videos. The video actually shows the evidence and walks through, but you gotta go. You gotta go through. If you email me, I'll send you the videos, so you don't have to buy my app, and you can just get it. Message me, and I'll send you the videos. But watch them, and then you can recreate it yourself and understand what you're actually seeing.
Okay. So just real quick, the reason why I know that this kind of, for me at least, proves a globe, right? I'm not, I'm not gonna, but for me, because the way that I know that light to work, right? If I'm to cast any shadow up into something, let's use like.
How do you know that's going up? I mean, are those clouds at different heights, or are they all basically at the same level?
Oh my God.
These, there are a little bit different heights. You can see the darker ones are a lot higher. The red ones are a little lower.
What difference does it make, Dave? Explain it.
But like same thing with like landscape lighting, right? On your house, you know how if you have an object in front of that light, if the light source is lower, it'll cast a nice little shadow onto your house, right? So with that same theory, that's what we're seeing here, and that's why for me is the globe. Right? Oh, sorry, God, I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
No problem. I actually stepped over you. So from my point of view,
Cleavage K, what you mean? I'm not American. Can't you tell that I'm from the great state of Texas? Everything's bigger in goddamn Texas.
Whatever's causing that shadow is going across the clouds. The part that's closer to us here, closer to the camera, looks like it's higher due to perspective, just like streetlights going away, the sun going away.
Just like the streetlights going away, other than the fact that streetlights appear to get smaller as they go away, and the sun never does. The sun's just special like that.
It looks like it's angling up, but it's not. It's just something blocking the sun. It could be a mountain. It could be dark clouds. It could be just atmosphere. I don't know, because but that's not angling up. And it's not getting wider. Well, maybe it is getting wider.
Yeah, it is. It is getting wider as it. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah,
here
but that's well. But again, you don't know. You don't know. Is it really? Is that just perspective?
God damn it, Dave! Have you not looked in the mirror lately?
You know, if you look down the pyramids from the top, the sides look parallel.
Well, yeah, because you're looking down the top view of a triangle. Yeah, that would look.
It doesn't have lips.
Parallel. Yeah.
So again, telling me, that those are going up, that's in your globe world. You can believe that. And in my flat world, it makes perfect sense my way. So it doesn't prove.
No, it doesn't. It proves everything. What the fuck are you talking about?
Either believing. You'd have to really see it. Again, the videos that I'm telling you about on the app, if you hit the more resources button, which is the web, which is the spider web button, and then scroll down, go to debunking the debunkers.
What?
There's 5 videos, and that's basically ugly globe, maybe a globe face. You'll know what you got there.
Okay. Yes.
I wonder if Globey McGlobeface comes up here. Dave definitely will not bring him up. I guarantee it.
So I just have one more question for you, but then I'll make room for somebody else. I don't want to take up too much time.
Well,
Hey, Jim, are you in Texas? Billionaire Jim. Are you an oil baron? Is that why you're a billionaire, Jim? Jim says, oh no, that's the wrong one. It hasn't come up yet. This is the one from Jim. I don't talk like that, he says. Are you from Texas, billionaire? Billionaire, if you're from Texas. Billionaire Jim! So I reckon you're called. Everyone knows you as that.
Looking for globe proof, so rather than questions, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's why. Yeah, I have this. I'm just trying to understand too, so I can give you my globe proof, but also not overstep and seem like I'm, guessing anyway. Yeah. So, my only question is, just as a precursor, is if I'm, we're saying that this is to perspective, how could I recreate that by drawing the light out? Because we know that like the clouds are higher than the ground, right? And this would have
the sun's higher than the clouds.
Yeah, so this would have to cast the shadow upwards. How could I recreate that?
Yes.
To watch those videos. It completely explains it. Listen, I had a problem with that picture. Like I saw that, I'm like, how the hell does that work on a flat Earth? And these videos really.
I'm not going to tell you here, but if you go and get my app and watch these videos, it will totally explain it. There's no explanation for this. If the sun is higher than the clouds, you can't cast a shadow up below the clouds unless we are turning away from the sun. It's over there and is apparently below from our point of view, and then it can cast the shadow up. Dave knows this.
Really explain it.
Okay. Yeah. No sweat. I appreciate you having.
It's all on my app. Just go there. I'm not going to tell you here. I could, but I'm not gonna. So there.
Oh, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to overstep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. I'm trying to. I don't know how how the hell does my
Hey,
camera work here?
Can I throw my 2 cents in real quick?
Yeah, please do.
Hey, Blue O'Connor.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, man? By the way, he is pretty respectful, Dave. I've seen a couple of his lives. I think he tried to invite me up one time, but I just couldn't get up. But
yeah, I'd love to chat with you, brother.
Maybe I'll do it.
Tron, you came onto my live once, and I made a complete fool of you. Anybody can scroll back and just watch that on my channel somewhere. I don't know which one it is, but I didn't tag him in it because he's an absolute fucking nobody. Well, I might have done somewhere, but just check him out.
Soon.
Yeah,
But
no sweat. We'll be respectful. Yeah.
The idea of atmospheric lensing is we are all late to the party, because atmospheric lensing is what they call it, has been known for about 200 years when flat earthers began to write books about it. Thomas Winship, Alex Gleason, Samuel Robotham all dealt with atmospheric lensing and the sun changing in its angular size as it's moving across the earth, and further when it's changing.
And the sun changing its angular size, according to these pricks, every single day because of atmospherics, the sun changes its angular size, but appears not to. And it appears to stay exactly the same size all through the day, every day, because of all the things that are happening, even though they'd be different every day. Just the sun that works with, nothing else. And the moon, obviously.
Changing in its summer and winter solstices. Okay, so these phenomenon were addressed. They were in fact observed and noted. So we're all late to the party with this, with taking pictures and look at this picture. This proves this. Look at this picture. But we've got with the technology we have today, it's really not even an argument anymore. With the cameras that we have, the telescopes that we have, we can pull these things back. There are people that have actually done time-lapse video showing the sun changing in its angular size.
No, they haven't. That's Dave's video, and it's the sun setting through atmospherics. Because there's no solar filter, the glare is making it look like the sun is getting smaller, but all that's actually happening is the sun's getting cut in half, and the glare is making it still look like it's a circle. That is what that is. Anybody that thinks otherwise is a fucking idiot. And if you do think otherwise, just go out and watch the sunset today and see that it isn't going away like that. It's getting cut in half by the horizon. Go to any sea where you see the sunset, or any water without a T, and watch the sunset. It isn't doing what Dave's video says it does. If you believe Dave's video and you don't believe your own fucking eyes every day of your fucking life, then you're a cunt.
I know our detractors don't like it, but it's still a fact. The proof is there if one is willing to look.
Is that with or without a solar flare? That you see the angular size change?
Solar filter.
Solar filter.
With infrared is about the only way you're going to be
Nope. Solar filter. They will never use one. Never.
able to tell. It's the best way to tell.
And I'm sorry, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but I just like to understand perspective before I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. You know what I mean? Do we count pixels when we do that? Or
Dave often puts his foot in Angels of Shite's mouth, I've heard.
like, how would you, if I was to go and try to debunk that, right? Because I like to recreate any side, both sides. How would I tell that the sun's actually shrinking without it looking like it could be perspective to that?
By looking.
Yeah, and the sun also, in certain conditions, doesn't shrink from our point of view for several reasons. And I have a bunch of videos on that, on where does the sun go. And when you see those, you'll
I've got a load of videos to tell you this. I'm not going to tell you myself. It's all on my app. Just go buy it.
understand it. I show
I'll give all your information out to everyone else if you buy it, but I don't know.
actual examples. It's not just a theory.
Yeah, I know you might not remember.
Look, we got to make room for other people.
I've got something to say to Flat Earth Dave and Tron.
You're a pair of pricks.
Well, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, I was about to say thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I know you don't remember our debate. We talked a little bit and you had some proofs, and I did look into them. So I do appreciate you being calm and cordial, as I usually am. But you guys enjoy. Tron, I hope to speak to you soon, brother.
Thanks. Yeah.
All right, man. Have a good one, dude.
Hey, Tron, how do I show a picture? Like, if I want to show a picture that's on my device.
You got. I always use my iPad. Oh.
Yeah, because Tron's got no idea how to do a live from a computer, which is what Dave's doing. I could tell you, Dave. I know how to do it because I'm a professional, see, so I'll figure everything out before I go live. I won't learn whilst I'm live. I'll just go live and figure it all out, and then I know. You just got to click display image and drag it onto the screen, line it up with whatever you want to line it up on your screen. Voila.
Oh God, you got to go to. Are you on your?
I'm on my iPad. I'm on an iPad.
You're on your iPad. I'm on my Droid phone. You got to go. There's a little thing where you can click, and you can bring things up. Dude,
I don't know. I can't find it. It's like there's nothing.
It's because you haven't set it up, you fucking knob.
And I'm sorry, I'm going to zero help for you right now.
All right, no worries. Let's bring up another person. We got a growing group here. How about the Globe Man? Do you know who that is?
True. This is the Globe Man, average Glober. Is he going to bring him up? He's now he's got help. He might bring him back up again. I think that he can handle it.
Never heard of him.
All right. Well, I'm guessing he's a Glober.
I've never heard of him, unless he's got a new account or something we've met before.
All right.
Oh, we absolutely have, unfortunately.
That's him again. That is average Glober again. He also goes by Globe Man. He's used a different account, and Tron is going to know exactly who he is, and so is Dave.
Yeah. What's your best globe proof?
Well, believe it or not, it's
I don't need
the same
to believe
thing
it or
that
not.
just
Just tell me your globe. So that one picture.
Yeah, that's one of them. We can
All
also
right, well,
talk
go watch
about
the videos I
sunsets.
just talked about, and then it'll prove.
Yeah. So, are you going to let me present my proof, or are you just going to keep talking?
Well, I might just keep talking, or I might just boot you.
Yeah, you already fucking blocked me because you're scared of me. That's why I came back on this account.
Get the proof, brother.
So I'm glad.
He's done. He's outblocked. I'm just not interested in idiots. Listen, just come up with your proof.
Not interested in anyone that knows anything they're talking about. This is Dave. People used to say to me, which is why I debated Dave when I didn't know anything. People used to say to me, you would never speak to Dave Weiss. You would never speak to Eric Dubay. You would never speak to Witsit. I've asked to speak to all of these people. I spoke to Dave. He panicked and I didn't even know anything at the time. Eric Dubay's avoided me like the fucking plague. Witsit I've never ever heard from. And I don't consider myself scientifically minded in any way. They just don't like anybody that's got any fucking common sense. And Dave is Glober. His name is Tyler. He would absolutely, he's been on my lives before. He would absolutely annihilate this prick. And Dave knows it, and so does Tron.
Mute them and block them so they don't try to hurt the live. I'm telling you, mute them and block them. Don't try to come in and get your live flag. It happens to me.
Yeah. All right. So Herman Martinez Jr.
I literally do these lives to get Kango's super chats. Fucking crack me up. Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, angels of shite had his balls in Oakley's mouth. Oakley was busy hitting his kids. I think the balls are in the wrong balls are in the wrong mouth. I think Oakley had his balls. Hang on, but that's oh dear, where is it? The balls. I got to find it somewhere. There it is.
But you enjoy the taste of my salty nuts as I teabag you.
There you go. I'm sure all these sound bites and the things I read out are the reason why my lives take 12 hours to go to switch from being like uploading to actually uploaded. How long do yours take, Dan, or anyone else that does lives in it, so you can see the super chats? Do you know what I mean? 102 people, only 61 likes. Come on, click it, click the thumbs up. It's really easy to do, and it excites me.
Loading.
Who is this?
Herman.
That looks like a flat
Hello.
earther to me.
Are you a globe believer or a flat earth knower?
Man, I saw your videos and I knew when I was a kid that I wasn't crazy.
So you're a flat earther.
I could tell he's a flat earther because he's standing there with a picture of himself with his collar up and sunglasses on, like he's figured everything out. What a prick.
Well, I asked my teacher if I was drinking a cup of water, how can it not fall off if you're on the bottom side of the globe? And they laughed at me. I always thought it was flat, but seeing your video.
He had a glass of water, and asked his teacher, why isn't this falling off if we're on a globe?
I see you have proof.
All right. Thanks for coming up. If you got anything you want to say real quick.
One question.
Yeah.
One question. How old do you think the Earth is? That's the thing
That's a great question. And my answer is not that old. I couldn't put a number on it. Tron, what do you think?
I lean that way to a young Earth system, but I can't offer any.
God damn it, I lean that way to a young Earth, this system, and I'm gonna that's all I'm gonna fucking say, because I ain't got a fucking clue, because I'm a useless piece of fucking shit.
Real solid evidence either way.
Great. Yeah, that's our opinions. Those are our opinions.
And those are my opinions.
I don't think 65 million years is a lot of time. I don't think so.
I don't think it's a million years.
I don't think so either. I don't think we have any real solid way of proving it.
Yeah.
That's just another one of those questions for another live. You know, how is the Earth?
All right, thanks for coming up, guys. Thanks for coming up. I'm gonna go and let's go. I don't like the name, but we're gonna go with douchebag 513. I'm guessing that's a Glover.
It's got to be because he's a douchebag. So that means he's definitely.
Yes.
All right. What's your best globe proof? Be nice.
My best globe proof, I'm going to be as nice as I possibly can. My best globe proof is when Professor Dave destroyed you on that live debate.
Okay. So
Get rid of him. Take him off immediately. He's so brave. Brave Dave, we call him. I might have to. People have been requesting that I cover the Professor Dave annihilation, and I probably will. Maybe an end of year treat, just to react to it. I've seen it a few times, but why not? It's funny.
there's nothing that you can name that he destroyed me. Like, hey, Tron, I just booted him. How do I block him at the same time? I have no idea.
He's got to block him because in case he comes back and says it again.
Okay, go up and okay, go in when you boot them. Go like, can you go? Do you know how to look in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, go look in the chat, see if they're there. Tap on their icon, then it'll bring up this little other.
So I have to do it from the. I have to do it from the chat.
Yeah. Dave is such a coward. I've got to block everybody that says anything that I don't like.
Yeah, that's the best way. Best way to do it. That's how
And how do I make people in the chat moderators?
You got it.
Like you don't know. He's already got angels of shite sitting there moderating.
Go to the oh crap! I have to be doing it on my other phone, in my iPad. I can't walk you through it on my Android.
All right, no worries. I'll figure it out over time. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm new to TikTok Live, so everyone just have some patience. I'll figure it out one day. I just don't
Let
see
me go
it.
to my other account on my other phone and see if I can look it up, see how to do it. I'm not in a place where I can do it. That's my problem.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Just hang out on the live. I like.
All right, man.
All right, douchebag. There he is. Click and block
And mute.
and
You
mute.
gotta do mute and block, buddy. Get it, make it, stop it. And if you mute somebody, let's say you have somebody trolling in the chat,
Yeah.
and you then mute them. If you mute them, it'll say mute for the live. That
Yeah.
forces them to either leave.
Yeah, which is what Tron knows, because Tron and his little gang have done lots of mutings since the last year. That's why the Flat Earth debates on TikTok have pretty much died. Because the only time that this lot ever get excited is when they see someone they don't know and they think they can get some clips out of it. If they flummox someone for a second, they could get a clip out of it, get some views. Such a bunch of cowards.
Or
anyone's watching this and you're on TikTok and you're offended. Yes, Whatcast is calling you a coward. I do lives on there all the time. Come and prove me wrong.
to request up.
Yeah,
And you're,
I got it. I need moderators because I can't multitask all those things. All right, let's bring somebody else up. Here we go. We're gonna go with D. Very minimalist on your name. D.
Yo, hello.
D. Are you a globe earther or a flat earther? I'm guessing flat from your mockery of the picture.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with. I don't know if you've seen the meme. It has nothing to do with like my belief.
All right, what is your belief?
I know the Earth is a sphere.
Okay, so that's great. Can you convince us that it's a sphere with some scientific
You already know, Dave.
proof?
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Let me ask you a question though. What's the rating?
Megan, you are absolutely right. The fact that anyone even bothers interacting with this red dickhead is just so uninteresting as a troll. Like, just so incredibly uninteresting.
Radius of the sphere.
The radius.
The radius, without googling.
I don't know that off the top.
All right, do you know the circumference?
No, I don't.
Do you know how fast it's spinning at the equator?
I believe. I know it's spinning
once per day.
at like point something something something
Yeah, okay, so you don't know. So how far is it from the sun?
That's 0.00 something or another, 6 something or another. I don't know. Very slowly, in fact.
How far is it from the sun?
93 million.
How did they figure that out?
I personally haven't looked into that.
All right, so you believe something that somebody told you.
It's very, 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 very far away, and I can't verify how far myself because I never have tried. But I know it's very, 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 very far away because the sun doesn't change size all day. And if it was local, it would. And you know that, Dave.
You don't know 90% of the model, but you still want to defend it. So go ahead, let's hear your proof.
Okay. So I was in the lab for a little while. He was talking about thinking why we couldn't dig into the ground. I'd say that's because of pressure due to gravity. Another thing
due to gravity? Which gravity?
Newtonian or Einsteinian?
The theory of gravity?
Because they're obviously very different, aren't they?
Gravity? Or do you have any proven
the law is, gravity's proven.
Gravity's proven? How was it proven? Yeah. What scientific experiment was done to prove gravity?
It's measurable.
It's measurable.
Now Dave knows how to delete and block people. Watch him block every single person on TikTok that can possibly answer any of his shit.
Measurable.
This will be the only interesting live he does, because after this he'll have 90% of the people blocked.
Gravity.
So how do they measure it? Because your gravitational scientists say that the electrostatic charge, which is measurable, testable, repeatable, usable, manipulatable, is 10 to the 36 power stronger than gravity. So how would you even measure gravity? That's like saying, you got every car in the world pulling on a rope and you got an ant pulling the other direction. Could you measure that ant's force? No, you couldn't. So even in your world, your gravitationalists are just making up stories.
Christ.
So
wait, who said that? Who said that?
Was it Michio Kaku that said or maybe it was Neil deGrasse Tyson, that the electrostatic force is
Neil deGrasse Tyson. They love Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson
is 10 to the 36 power stronger than gravity. Do you know how big 10 to the 36 is?
You don't.
So 10 to the 36, it's 36 zeros. If I had a grain of sand and I made it 10 to the 36 times bigger, what would you compare that size to? Take a guess.
If I was to take a grain of sand
and make it 10 to the 36 times bigger, how big would it be? Compare it to what? The house, the earth, the moon?
I would say it's bigger than a house.
Bigger than a house? Yeah, you're close. It would be
mute, you stupid bastard.
10 million times wider than the known universe. Okay?
You talking about?
I'm talking that's the difference between electrostatics and gravity. Do you have any glow proof before I let you go?
Yeah, I mean, you can do this experiment at home.
What experiment?
It's
table manners. You are all scum.
I mean, I got a couple. We can go into rocket.
Let's just have one. Just give me your best glow proof.
So this,
if it's one that you can't answer, you're going to say, I've answered that on my app, and then you're going to kick him, let's say.
Measuring gravity. It's simple. All you need is a camera. You need a camera, so, you can avoid as much human error as possible. And you get like a ruler. You drop it from any height. And the equation is
it falls at the approximate same rate. Can you explain to me why things fall faster during lightning storms?
I'm not done yet. That wasn't what I was
this will end it. Hey, Mr. D.
That wasn't what I was
here's the problem.
Okay. When one of us is talking, you have to stop talking. That's the rule.
So maybe change the subject.
The problem with your theory. Can you provide us? Can you provide gravity as an independent variable so that we can test it?
Can you provide gravity as an independent variable so that we can test it? And if you can, we definitely fucking won't test it because we never do shit.
I don't think that you can because nobody can, but do you have some gravity where we can get some gravity so that we can test it?
Want to grab a force?
No, not the force. We're talking about, can you find us gravity? You said it's been proven. Therefore, gravity, if it's going to be proven, it has to be an independent variable. Can you, in layman's terms, can you scoop out some gravity so we can test it?
Oh my God. Did he really just say that? Dave and Tron have discovered that everyone else in the world has always been wrong, and it's actually electrostatics.
Mass attracting mass?
No.
It's the same words. Those are words.
Can you give us some literal gravity that we can test?
You can't just grab gravity. You can't.
What is he talking about?
Thank you. So do you have any scientific proof that the Earth is a globe other than saying gravity, science, physics, and measure?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
You know what? There's only so much unfunny I can take, right? I'm going to do everybody a favor. I am. Goodbye, Red Beret. I cannot read any more of that shite. I don't mind Flat Earthers being in here, but that just wasn't funny. And he's in here all the time, and he never offers anything. And the worst thing about him is he never addresses anything I say to him. And as I'm an egomaniac and full of myself, I will not be ignored.
Talking about.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
All right.
No.
Thank you. Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Have a good day. He's just a troll.
Thanks for coming. No, he's not. I think he's just low-minded. How's that?
He's a good person. He just doesn't have any learning.
We can show it to you. We can teach you, but we can't understand it for you.
Right. And besides, gravity doesn't prove the shape of anything. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Rolling Boulder. What's going on, Muppet Man?
What's up?
Are you a globe Earth believer or a flat Earth knower?
Definitely a glober.
All right. What's your best globe proof? We're waiting.
Well, my globe proof was going to be great.
What's your best globe proof? We're waiting. Let the bloke speak, for fuck's sake. Oh, brilliant. Look, kicking people in here gets me super chats. I'm all over this. Sofa King Sleepy says, Merry Holidays, $5. Merry Holidays, your shows are kicking ass even. Ass. So thanks. Nice one, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you. And the other one was Billionaire Jim. Thank you, Matt. $4.99. Cheers, Jim. Thank you. Thank you for all of your support this year, Jim. Really appreciate it, mate. Nice one.
Gravity, but since you can't comprehend anything that you can't see, what's the point?
Okay, no point. Thank you.
All right, have a good day. Oh, this is discouraging.
This is the best that they have. They just have insults.
No, the best that they have, you're kicking immediately. And you know it. Who do you think you're fooling? Who do you think you're fooling? I can't believe this is the best they've got. No, the best they've got, the minute they speak, you kick them.
And
These are the elites. These are the elites.
What?
These are not the elites. I've never heard of any of these people that you've brought up, you fucking liars.
You know what? If I was coming up onto a Flat Earth Live with a globe proof, they'd say, "What's your best proof?" And I'd go, "Nuh-uh."
That is what you do.
Let me see. I'll give you all the answers. Gravity.
Nuh-uh. That's their best proof. Vander Von Doom. I don't like a lot of these names, but let's.
Vander Von Doom.
Yeah. Do we know who Vander Von Doom is?
I may have known him. Yeah.
Yeah, Tron's probably already booted him and blocked him because Tron's as much of a coward as Dave.
Vander Von, didn't come up. Let's try something.
The great Eratosthenes. Someone says proved it was around 2,000 years.
Yeah. I feel like going on. Like if I ever see him doing this, if anyone on here, if any of you are on TikTok, add me. I've got 2 accounts on there. I've got Whatcast and Whatcast Podcast. Add both of them. I'm usually on just Whatcast, but let me know when he's live, and I will stream it live myself, and I will go up. He won't let me up. Who am I fucking kidding?
Have you not done any research?
He's done nothing.
Get 2 upright things, 2 bottles on a table, hold the light over one of them, and then you can measure the difference in the shadows, and then use Eratosthenes' formula to tell you the sphericity of your table.
Now do 3.
And it'll be right, of course, because your table's a sphere. What's up, Lawn Dart?
Lawn Dart. I know Lawn Dart. Lawn Dart is half decent. Lawn Dart definitely will not last very long.
Good day. How are you?
Good. Are you a globe Earth believer?
Yeah, of course I am.
Of course you are. What's your best globe proof?
Well, before I get to that, I just want to...
I'm not interested in anything else but globe proofs today. I
wanted to address something you said, that's all.
Well, I want to hear your globe proof. We don't need to rehash anything. Just what do you got?
Well, you said pictures are no good before. We can't use pictures.
No, I didn't. Just what's your best globe proof? The fact that I said pictures aren't good?
I'm asking you what would constitute appropriate proof. Pictures are no good. You said that before.
Well, show me curvature. Show me axial rotation. Show me high pressure next to no pressure without a container. Those would be 3 good starts for sure. Explain to me why we can see things far beyond the geometric requirement curve of the Earth.
You haven't shown me anything far beyond the geometric requirement.
Well, if I did, would you become a flat earther?
No, I would.
Okay, so you wouldn't.
Right, time traveler, you can piss off with that shit, mate. Honestly, get out. I can't be bothered with unhide. Oh, has he been hidden already? Is it if the in timeout? Whoever's hid him, make sure it's permanent. I can't be asked with that. Clarence, £5 says, get a Christmas wank juice on me. I mean, not on me. Get yourself one. Cheers, Clarence. Nice one. Love it. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Clarence. Merry Christmas.
So what's the point? Do you have any glow proof before I let you go?
What I'm asking you, what constitutes appropriate proof? Pictures are no good.
Did you say, do you have...
I'll just ask people a favour, though. I appreciate the mods. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but can you just let me know if someone's being a dick in the room? Time Travelers just thumbs down the stream, not something that's going to get me back. Damn, he's thumbs me down. Just let me know. Can I have some thumbs up from some of the people just to counteract the thumbs down I'm getting for kicking the dickheads? Yeah, just let me know what they're doing before you kick them. Otherwise, people get overzealous and start trying to... I've seen it before in other people's life. People get overzealous and start kicking people immediately to try and get in first and all this. I'd rather just kind of assess it. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Any proof that you think is good? I'll go with whatever you think is good.
Yeah, heaps. We have
Let's hear
photos of Earth. We have photos of Earth.
Okay, which photo of Earth do you want to show me that you think would be a good? Go ahead, bring it up.
All right, I'll bring it up. Cool.
I'm surprised.
Stand by.
I'm surprised Lawn Dart is still on. Lawn Dart is well known. And Dave, I've got a feeling Lawn Dart is going to bring up either the, I don't know who did it, the independent guy that done it, showed the curvature of space, or he's going to bring up the 72 blue marble.
While I'm searching this up, though, you said before that...
So now you're Googling for a photo of Earth that you think is real.
Yeah, you asked.
Why does Dave think he can put pressure on people, and then people are frantically messaging Dave at this moment telling him to kick Lawn Dart? I can guarantee it.
Does NASA think it's real also? Do they say it's a photograph or a picture or an image?
A photograph.
The photograph. So NASA says it's a photograph.
Yep.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Big Fish. I went on to kick him myself because Dan told me earlier on. But what I just don't want to get into is everybody just kicking anybody they don't like for opinions they don't like. I'd rather just okay, we're good. Let's get rid of him.
Cool. 1 moment.
Even though on their website it says they say it's a composite. Let's hear it.
No, they don't. It's taken with a Hasselblad camera.
Hasselblad camera. Interesting.
Yep. 1 moment. While I'm bringing this up, though, you said electrostatic forces.
I don't care about to talk about that. I want to talk about your best glow proof.
Electrostatic forces are stronger than gravity. It needs to be the same as gravity. If it's stronger than...
Well, the electrostatic force exists, so how could it be the same as gravity?
It's too strong. We can measure the force that we call gravity. And if you measure a force stronger than that, it's not gravity.
Oh, my Lord.
But electrostat, there's a whole science.
We understand the force.
I'm really not interested in seeing your picture, honestly. Goodbye.
This is a complete joke. I'm now, because you've just said that about gravity, which has completely debunked everything I've been saying about electrostatics, I'm now not interested in seeing your picture. This guy is testicleless.
Listen, Dave, he's a known...
He's got potatoes for bollocks.
Troll. He's a known troll, just so you know.
What was it?
He's not a known troll. He is not a known troll. And I'll say that as somebody that's had arguments with Lawn Dart myself about other topics. He is not a troll. He is extremely left-wing, which a lot of people are, but he believes everything he says. And I've never blocked him or anything from anything, and I wouldn't say I'm extremely right-wing. But he has got very extreme opinions on some things, and some of them I disagree with. Obviously, the shape of the Earth isn't one of them, but I've never found him to be a troll. He's very active, but he's not a troll. And Tron knows he's not a troll.
What was his name?
Lawn Dart, a known troll, complete waste of time. I'm telling you.
He's not a troll. They was all messaging him that he's not a troll. Their idea of a troll is someone that's definitely going to make them look stupid. That's a troll. Someone that they can make look stupid, that's not a troll.
Yeah, that's why I appreciate you on here. Like, I don't know who these guys are. It's my first time.
Many of us got him.
It's not your first time. He does lives with Angels of Shite all the time, by the way.
Many of us got him blocked because he just takes up space and wastes time. Unfortunately, you just witnessed it.
I did. He did. Like, yeah, he said like, "Show me a picture." And does NASA have any images of Earth that they have the word photo on?
I'm not aware of. I mean, listen, they can bring up something on AI,
Yeah.
which debunks
AI.
whatever they wanted to debunk, but that's not real proof. You know that, so.
Yeah. All right. I still don't know how to make people mods. I'm gonna have to figure that out next time. All right. So, I wish these things would come up. So, the Great Toby.
Sounds. They're all coming up with Muppet pictures. This looks like a setup to me. They've all got Muppets on there.
Also, when you bring them up, look at the amount of followers they got, too.
Oh, how do I see? He's got 0 followers? No.
That's a troll. That's a troll. I would drop him right now. I would mute him and drop him right now.
Why?
But how do I see the number of followers he has?
It'll show followers and following. When you tap on his
private
icon
account?
in the chat, it'll show. When he comes.
Let them speak. Why are they in such panic? Jesus fucking Christ.
Comes up and you're trying to accept it, just tap on it and you'll see the amount of followers.
He's been told by Tron to kick him and he's kicked him. This is insane. I don't think you give a fuck. When I do lives, I don't give a fuck how many followers they've got. If they come up and they want to disagree with me, I'll have a conversation with them. Because I'm not scared to have a conversation. I'm not trying to sell anything to anybody.
Oh, because it says oh, like here, stream clips. It just says accept. The only option I have is accept.
No, tap, but go. You see his icon where it says accept. Go.
Oh, Tron. Yeah, Tron giving Dave the all of the experience that he's got of not ever speaking to anyone. If anyone comes in and they can disprove you, drop them immediately.
Or just
it is, Davids. It is. It is fucking insane. This is just, they're such bitches. For a start, he's got a constant 2-on-1. People say to me all the time, "Oh, you always gang up on flat earthers when you do the lives." No, what generally happens is I don't know who the fuck anyone is, and I just accept anyone to come up. And some people just agree with me, and I'll just leave them on there for a bit to talk to someone until a flat earther comes up. That's generally what happens. I've got no interest in. I don't need any fucking help with these fucking idiots. I've got a 6-6. I've got to read this one out. Sofa King. Thick, 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 66 there. From $6.66. Someone tell Durf that I'll debate him anywhere, even on my own growing channel. Let Weiss help with my bills. Yeah. So go sofa.king.sleepy. Is that what your channel's called? Right. Durf. What you should do is contact him or contact one of his fucking idiots and pretend that you do a podcast and that you're curious to learn about flat earth. Then he'll talk to you. Once you're on a podcast with him, he can't just do what he's doing here and just mute you and delete you. He's committed to a full hour. You probably can't go too harsh on him because he probably still will leave. But he'll definitely talk to you if he thinks he can sell apps by talking to you. Cheers, Sofa. Don't know what your name is, but I'll call you Sofa if that's what you want to call yourself. Thanks, mate. Nice.
Tap on the actual icon and it'll bring up.
Okay, I got it. 179 followers, 615 following.
Yeah, he probably was a troll, but that's
No, that wasn't him. That's the one I'm bringing up right now. Stream clip.
Yeah, he's at least got some followers. But if you get people that got 0 or 2, they're trolls. They're just looking to call. They're looking to shut your live down.
Okay, all right. Stream clips. What's going on? Are you a globe Earth believer?
Yeah, I'm a globe Earth believer.
All right. What's your best globe proof?
So my best globe proof would probably be the 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
Have you ever seen one?
I mean, you went there, you saw it for yourself, so.
I didn't go there.
No.
So the video is fake?
There's a lot of problems with that video for sure.
There's a lot of problems with the so-called TFA stream, but I don't.
No, there's not. There's no problems with it whatsoever, and you're both going to flip over it really fast and kick him and move on.
I believe Dave went. I didn't go. We know some people that went, but that doesn't prove anything. How does it prove the shape of the Earth?
Yeah, I'll give you a proof using the. Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you a proof not appealing to this guy. So one of the proofs is that airplanes.
Oh.
When you check the altitude on the thermometer.
The thermometer? Okay.
Altimeter. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm a flat earther, bro. That's all I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks
you
for
guys have
coming
a
up,
good day.
'cause I'm not
right.
sure about the thing you check on the
Yeah.
thermometer.
You're just yanking my chain. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I was just playing a skit. See you guys later.
All right,
All right,
that's
bro.
he's actually better than most Glovers, so.
That was the best
Yeah.
I've heard so far.
Yeah.
I was fixing to have to step up to the plate here and get into some flight mechanics, but I'm glad he put
Rolling Boulder 98. Wait, did we already have him up? Same icon.
I think you had him up, but
Rolling Boulder, what's going on?
You didn't want to let me talk, so
yeah.
Well, do you have any globe proof? That's what we're looking for.
yeah, it's gravity because Earth is a sphere. So what you
Goodbye.
This is what does my head in. If the point of this, Dave being desperate enough to do TikTok lives, if the point of that is to sell more apps to people, how is this cherry picking going to convince anybody to buy his app? How would he? He's literally dismissing any argument against it while saying he's not gonna. It's what he did to me all those years ago. We agreed that we would speak about the flat Earth for the last 15 minutes of the show, and he done everything he could to run the time down so we couldn't do that. And the one thing I got him to speak about was the Southern Flights, which he brought up thinking I didn't know about them, and I did. And he panicked and got really aggressive. And he hasn't changed one bit because he knows that this is all fucking bollocks.
Yeah, he's a troll. He ain't got nothing.
Yeah. So, rolling. If they don't comment, then you can't block them, right?
No. Here's the thing.
Right, Golden Skeptic. I've just seen your comment. You fucking Essex boys ignore anything intelligent. Just respond to what pays. Yep. Exactly. I'm not going to sit here reading the chat all the time and responding to people. If someone does a super chat, it catches my eye. I look over, and because people are supporting the channel and supporting what I'm doing and paying for my time to be doing this because they appreciate what I'm doing, I will read their comment out every single time. That's how it works, right? Cry harder.
Well, yes. If they're not commenting, that means they're not going to be in the chat. Like right now, if you see somebody in the chat, you can tap on their picture, and it'll show you what their followers are, who they're following.
Yeah. No, I got that. I was just like looking for Rolling Boulder so I could just make them go away.
He may have dropped already and been gone. They also may have a private account.
All right,
like
no
that,
worries. Whatever, it's fine.
All right.
Scooby Doo.
Hello.
What's up, Scooby Doo? I'm guessing you're a globe Earth believer.
Yes, and I'm probably one of the more reasonable Globers you'll probably meet.
All right, so what's your best globe proof, concisely, scientifically?
Before I get into that one Elmo dude that you brought up, he did have followers, by the way.
All right, well, that's fine. I'm new to this TikTok thing, so I don't know how to check things
Because you're letting Tron tell you what to do.
real quick. So I'm just looking for globe proof. Something simple would be great.
So I don't have physical globe proof with me because
did you leave it at home?
Yeah, I'm not actually at home right now.
All right, so you left your globe proof at home. I understand.
But I do have two questions though.
Well, that's not globe proof. What kind of questions?
Because you got not you specifically, but flat Earth people have talked about airplanes staying at the same altitude, not switching anything. But if the flat Earth is like that picture right there, wouldn't you technically be turning right or left at a same constant thing?
You would be turning right or left to head east or west. But guess what? That's the same on a globe.
Right.
But if you're at the equator, you wouldn't be.
So that's very, very good. So at the equator, on a globe, you wouldn't have to turn right or left. But south of the equator, when you're heading west, to maintain a heading of west, you'd have to adjust to the south. Well, there's lots of testimonials, I haven't done it myself, that people that are dead reckoning west and the south have to always correct to the north. That would tell you that the Earth is flat.
Oh, my God. Dave ever been on a plane?
Yeah, so that's why,
oh, yeah, does. He goes to Mexico all the time to conveniently not take part in debates that he's going to get annihilated in.
There's good points from both sides. So that's why I'm a Globie, but I do understand some points from Flat Earth.
Yeah. So if you if you go to the circumnavigation section on the FAQ page on my app, you can find it on my website.
Go on my app. If you're on the fence, here's my app. I'll give you a quick teaser on the screen there. You have to go and pay if you want any more than that. If there's one thing I can't stand is people that just want money. Please send your super chats in. We're 3 away from the target, by the way.
There's great videos in there to learn about it. You seem like a guy that might want to learn.
He does. And can I add my 2 cents here, Scooby-Doo? The flight instrument panel alone on an aircraft is proof positive that they're not flying over a sphere. I know several flat Earth pilots. There shouldn't be a single flat Earth pilot ever if they were flying over a globe, but they know they're flying over a flat surface, okay? Pilots are taught to assume a flat, non-moving Earth. They never adjust for curvature, and there are no instruments on any aircraft that I'm aware of that would be so-called Earth curvature or Earth spin adjustment instruments. They do not exist.
John, did you see the video I just put out? I think it's on my X account, and of the CIA document about
CIA admit that the Earth is flat. Little bollocks, the shit they the absolute shit that he talked
about the firmament, how they admit that there's a firmament and they were measuring the brightness of it. And I got a link to the actual document. You can verify it yourself. It's really good.
Is that the one? I haven't seen it, but there's another one that NASA has.
Yeah.
Admitting that there's something at like 72 or 73 miles.
Yep. And it's they're measuring the brightness of the firmament and then also flat, non-rotating plane. So, you can hear it from the horse's mouth, but I can't,
It's
if you ignore everything else it says.
legitimate. I got that document.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it.
And it's still on mine. I actually have I put the link to the document in my video. You can find me on Flat Earth Dave X. I think it's on my last post.
Yeah, but it'll block you. Oh, look. Hackeraman. I'll read that out because he's sent me $5 Australian. See how this works? Good day, mate. Hello, mate. How you doing? Merry Christmas to you, if you're that way inclined.
Flat Earth Dave X. Anyone's listening, go there. Give me a follow. Learn about Charlie Schmuck and other things. Not only Flat Earth.
But also, if I could add one more thing about flight mechanics, the attitude indicator.
When he says learn about other things, what he means is Tartaria and all of that bollocks.
alone destroys the entire heliocentric hypothesis. That one instrument.
No, it doesn't, Tron, because when you come on my lives, I make you look like a dick, and you don't bring any of this up.
Alone. And I do it every time I talk to a pilot.
You've never spoken to a pilot.
Every single one. If they know.
I've actually been on a live with you when you were speaking to a pilot that was on the live, and you floundered like a fucking idiot.
What they're talking about, and they are real pilots.
Wait, why am I expanded?
I'm just trying to figure this out. I don't know how to go back.
He's desperately trying to kick people.
How do I go back?
Hey, tap on his screen.
Okay, got it. Shrink. There you go. Got it.
I'll say, if you want me to help, although I'm a Globie, if you want me to help him out, I can. I have 3 years worth of experience.
Help me out with what? TikTok?
Yeah, as far as like muting people or doing.
How do I mute myself? Like right now, if I wanted to mute myself.
At the bottom.
I'd mute you. No, actually, I wouldn't. You're funnier when you speak.
It's different with each update, but on the bottom right, you should have like a 3 dot.
Let's try and get 100 likes here. 119 people watching. 84 likes. Let's try and get up to 100 before I close down here. Oh, look, super chat. I'll read it. The cheapskates that want me to read there. I might read an occasional free comment if it makes me laugh, but not from that bloke anymore. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, unless you're a fluff, because then you can't look at the stars unless it's through cheap binoculars. Yeah, and they look like they're underwater. They're not twinkling, they're drowning. Cheers, Mike. Nice one, Mike Gurney. £5. Whereabouts in the UK are you, Mike?
They change every time, and you have to go through like little different processes.
So I see pause, live, flip camera, mute microphone. So that's where I have to. So I have to turn that switch on. What do I do?
Yep, that will mute you, and then when you want to unmute yourself, you have to go back to that to unmute yourself.
That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it used to be where you could just click on your picture and hit that microphone button, but they changed.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Sometimes I want to cough, or something.
Oh, Golden Skeptic.
Exactly. Just mute it. I do the same.
Golden Skeptic, you don't do that shit to me. You'll never be seen again. What a shame. Zoo. $2.99 Australian dollars Zoomeray. How's the Ashes series going for you, Poms? No fucking clue. Not a fucking clue. Not interested in cricket even a little bit. I couldn't tell you anything about cricket. What do I know about cricket? Do I know any cricketers? Freddie Flintoff. I don't know any current cricketers. Couldn't tell you. Don't know. Sorry. Thanks for the super chat, though. That's how you asked me a question. So.
Thing you want to cough or whatever, you know.
Hey, Scooby Doo, you're very respectful. Any other
Oh,
globe proof?
Riles. Nice.
Not off my phone right now.
All right. Hey, take some time. Go to my website. Watch the Crash Course videos. They're really good. They're well made, whether you believe them or not. Let me know what you think.
Definitely will.
All right, man. Thanks.
Study up on flight mechanics.
Yep. Let's see. Niche. Hey, Tron, how do you keep the request in order? There's no way to do that?
No. What's gonna happen is the ones you're gonna find that the newer ones are gonna keep coming to the top, and the older ones are gonna kind of, if you haven't hit yet, they're gonna go to the bottom.
Okay, so if I work my way from the bottom, that's probably more fair, right?
Possibly, yes, but it just depends.
It's 4 minutes left on the super chat goal, but I've got no idea how many I need for the Christmas tips. I don't know.
I've had it happen to where they're moving all over the place. Or
I am
sometimes
legend.
I think I should get to the target just to annoy Golden Skeptic. I think that'd be funny.
I'm going to try to bring up somebody.
He's a flat earther. He's a flat
earther.
Yeah.
Dave, how you doing? Big fan. Tron, what's up, brother?
What on, dude?
What's up?
So just when you want to block someone, and I don't really run lives, but click on their image, I think, and then block them through that.
Yeah.
So don't boot them. Don't kick them. Just click on their image and block them.
I clicked on it, and it doesn't say. It just has a bunch of options, but no block.
There's a little round thing up in the corner. Tap on that, and it'll bring up the options to mute for the live.
I could send gifts. That's on the chat. Like if I'm trying to do it to I Am Legend, or you're talking about in the chat?
Like if you were to click on my image, right
now.
Yeah.
I get gift, microphone, camera,
No,
expand.
look about. There should be like a little image of their name, or a little icon of their name in the center. Click on that.
There it is. And then
you would just block, right?
So where's the block? The person with the X?
I don't block anybody. I don't even do it, but I kind of know it a little bit, right?
I'm going to follow you back.
There's a little round thing up in the corner. You tap on that, and it's going to open up in a little box that's going to.
I got it. I got the 3 dots. Does it? The 3 dots.
There you go. There you go. That's it.
Also, as far as your
live, you can mute for the live. There's all kind of options.
I got it.
Also, as far.
Oh my word! Let's get these super chats done here. Hackramon, Australian $4. Merry Christmas. Thanks, mate. Merry Christmas to you and all of your family. Cleavage K, super chat $4.99. Apple device must be out and about. I'm gonna guess shopping, possibly. Right for Cleavage. Cheers. Merry Christmas, Cleavage. And Jim. Oh my word, Daniels. $49.99 from Jim. Billionaire Jim, on behalf of the Zoo crew and myself, happy holidays, Matt, and have a pint on us. Thank you so much, Jim. I really appreciate all of your support this year. Jim Daniels, it's still got. That's my record super chat. I think you gave me that before. That is the most I've had. It's cheers, Jim. Thank you. Thanks to Jim. And we've got others here. Unfornicated Dan. Dan being generous this evening as well. One last one to get going late, but I appreciate it, Dan. Merry Christmas, Matt. Golden Skeptic is soft as Flat Earth Dave's head. I can't believe these people, they come in here and they just want attention. They think if they can write shit. I mean, I will react to some people have bothered to get to know me, so if I see their comments and I like them, I might read them out and stuff. But some people that I don't know, I'm never going to notice what they're writing. I'm just not. And people, they ain't not saying I need 20 if you can. Am I supposed to sit here all night for free? Am I? I've got a job. I do this. It's lovely to get tips. It's fantastic. I appreciate every single one of them, and I will always read all of them out. And I feel a bit bad because the other week when I was doing debates, I did forget to read some of them out, and I felt like a prick afterwards, but I won't let that happen again. Sofa King, Sleepy, tip, $2. Thank you, mate. Nice one. Kango. Oh, what's Kango done now? Kango, away in a manger, a crib for a bed. I've not even read it yet, and I'm laughing. Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. Little Lord Angels was giving Oakley some head. The lights in the sky. You can't prove the shape of the earth with the lights in the sky, by the way. Looked down where he lay while that twat Whitsitt complained that all maths was gay. Oh my word. Cheers, Kango. Merry Christmas. Oh God, funny. Sometimes I don't enjoy the streams, but tonight I have enjoyed this stream. I think it's just because I'm being a prick to everyone.
Or it's like if your mic doesn't come up when you go on other people's lives. I don't do a lot of hosting like what you're doing right now. I'd be just as lost. But like for me, it won't even show my mic on the bottom. But once I click on my image and then mic myself through my image, it populates that.
Yeah,
mic.
so that happened to me the other day. All right, I am Legend. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate it.
Wait a minute. I didn't come up for that. I was just.
All right.
He's kicked him. Even kicking
What do you got?
flat.
You're out. You're there. You're back.
Yeah, every time.
It's even kicking
never
flat
fails.
earthers.
Anytime I get on live, somebody calls me. So here's the globe proofs, right? The sundial. Do you have anything to, like, on your app or on your webpage that argues the sundial argument?
Yeah, there's a great video on sundials. I think if you just
On my app. Go get it. I'm not going to tell you now. It's on my app.
go on the app and you go to the video search and type in sundial, there's a great one. The sundial makes absolutely no sense. You got to think about the three-body problem. You got to think about how the sun is
Cheers, Cleavage.
perfectly synchronized in the sky to do the exact same thing every year. There's ancient sundials in India that are still accurate to the friggin' second, today. And that would all be impossible in a helio-nonsensical space sparse.
Yeah, that's fine. So in your app, I'll be able to find some of the answers because I'm struggling with that one myself. Right?
Sundials prove flat Earth. I don't know how they could possibly prove the globe.
Here's what I
There's a guy called Stingray. I haven't seen him lately, actually, but he's on TikTok and he does a great thing with sundials. Like, he's challenged every flat earther that's come on his lives and he has them all on. He doesn't do this shit, what Dave's doing, and start kicking people. He actually wants them to come on and he does a practical demonstration with a model and a sundial showing how it can only work on a sphere. And there's Dave saying the opposite, but just telling everyone to go to his app rather than actually trying to show it.
sundials when people bring it up to me. I say there's a reason why it's called
137 people, 86 likes. Come on, hit that like button. I want to get to 100 here.
the sundial and not an earth dial. The word dial tells you all you need to know. That's because it's the sun dialing, the sun moving, not the earth. It's really that simple. Of course, people get tripped up that,
For me, it's not that simple. I'm having a hard time understanding it.
Yeah, good. The sun's not moving, otherwise it would change size, angular size. As it goes above your head, it would be massive above your head, then it would get smaller and smaller and smaller until it disappeared into a dot. It doesn't do that any day, therefore it's not true.
So if you're saying there's something on your app, that's fine. I can go look at that. And then the other one is latitude and longitudinal lines.
Yeah, the thing, Aces, I can see your comment there. The reason Dave is on TikTok now is because since Professor Dave humiliated him, and then the final experiment humiliated him, YouTube's kind of like he hasn't got the clout there that he used to have, because people have seen that he's a fucking idiot. So he knows TikTok, the brain power on there. These people are fucking, honestly, the idiocy of TikTok. I just, you'd have to see it to believe it. And they are all gullible as fuck. I'll give you an example. There's a bloke on there called True Earther, right? And he's a prick. Jack someone, his name is McLean or something like that, his name is. And he's everywhere, every app, but he does lots of TikToks. But he's been like, everything's fake. He follows a lot of what Thickest Flat Earther does. And it's everything's fake, don't trust this, don't trust that, everything's a lie, blah, 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 blah. And then they had the boxing the other night with Joshua versus Jake Paul. It's an insult to anyone that's ever boxed. Well, I don't know, Jake Paul's half decent, I suppose. He's been in and done it, but it's good to see these people, these people that think they can box getting absolutely smashed after running away for 6 rounds. Anyway, True Earther said similar to what I'm saying here, get these idiots out of boxing, blah, 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 blah. And I was, fuck me, I'm watching True Earther and I actually agree with something he's saying on this video. His comment section was full of people saying, oh, I can't believe it, you've been paid off, you've been bought, you're one of them now, that was fake, I can't believe you don't realise that was scripted. Like, did anyone see these punches? That's not scripted. If anyone's ever been punched in the face, I have many times. If anyone's ever been punched in the face, you know that fucking hurt. No one's scripting that, right? It's not like wrestling. You watch wrestling and they stamp their foot and all this. Like, yeah, I believe that I've fornicated. I believe that the Tyson fight was possibly fixed, but the Anthony Joshua fight definitely was not. I think Tyson was pulling his punches. I agree with that. But they've completely turned on him, and now he's a shill and all this, and been paid off by them because no sports are real. These people don't think any sports are real. They think that every goal in football is scored at a certain time to correspond with someone's birthday or whatever. And this is the mentality of these people.
They're smaller reference.
Yeah, Tate lost as well. Mind you, to be fair, he's nearly 40. It's tough. I used to do a bit like back in me late teens to late 20s. I'd struggle now.
Frames, like as you go up towards the North Pole,
Right.
you get towards the equator.
So in the South, all of the sailing records distance in a day are in the North, but it's windier in the South. So how could that be? It's because they're lying about oceanic miles. So the Antarctic sailboat race, it doesn't go anywhere near Antarctica, by the way, but it is out there near those wider longitude lines. They're sailing, and NASA GPS is telling them how far they go, and that's distance over time. And at the end of the race, the winner, average speed is about 4 miles per hour. That's like winning the Indy 500.
That's good. Yeah. Okay.
That's like telling me that you just won the Indy 500, but your average speed was 20 miles an hour, right?
I like that. That's good.
Yeah. So check that out. And then if you go on the frequently asked questions page, scroll down to the bottom, second to bottom row, I think it's a sailboat race, and there's a video by one of the sailors in that race. It's dubbed in English. He's French. He tells you how they're using declination and everything to hide the flat Earth, and the Earth is definitely flat.
Buy his apps all there.
You check that one off my box. Thank you, brother. And I'll look at the other one on your app. Good talk.
Don't get his app. Jesus Christ. What's the matter with you people?
Talking to you. First time we've ever talked. I just wanted to say hi, Tron. Much love. Bye, guys.
Thanks. See ya. All right, Tron, you having fun? This is actually kind of fun.
It's always fun, man. It's always fun, especially when you get people that are sincere, not just looking to try to start something.
Yeah, and I don't mind people that are completely lost in the sauce as long as they're intellectually honest. That's all. That's all that matters here.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm gonna go with Da, and he's gone. I'll try again. Accept.
Could have been a bot.
No, here. Oh, I actually hit the wrong one. Benny.
Yes.
Still City, you saying that? Are you seriously saying that you think that was a fake fight? No, I'm not. I'm not arguing with the fact that they maybe agreed that he would let him last a few rounds, possibly, but I don't think so. If you've ever, I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, you don't fake punches in the face like that.
Are you a globe or flat Earth?
Globe.
Globe.
Yes.
All right. What's your best globe proof?
Okay, so, well, according to your model on
No,
flat
I'm
Earth,
asking you for globe proof, not my model.
globe, geometry, right? Simple geometry. If you were to put any point on a globe, right, and walk in a straight, just
You go
draw.
a certain distance, go 90 degrees, go again 90 degrees.
Let him finish. Why pretend you want his evidence and then talk over his evidence?
That you're going to end up back in 2 turns or whatever. That's
Yeah,
not true.
if you-
You've never
if you go
done
in a
it.
straight
It's not
line.
true. It's not
Panicking. Panic.
true. It
No,
only
on basically-
on a globe Earth, it only works if you start at the North Pole.
What? No.
Yeah.
On any point, a perfect sphere, if you put a dot and do a straight line, you're not curving at any curve.
How long is a straight line?
This straight line wraps around until it meets its original point.
What?
Dave's added this stuff after. That's why he put it up as a premiere, so he can put his stuff on after.
Yes, it's simple geometry.
So
How is that the same? How is that the same?
you're telling me a straight line around the Earth until it comes back to where it was?
Yes, straight.
Where has this been done?
And technically, if you take any point, which you're saying is the North Pole, any point on a sphere can be considered
Great circle route. I get it. But here's the question. Where has circumnavigation in a straight line ever happened?
on a globe. You're giving.
Where did it happen ever? Are you talking about,
that's a globe. That's literally.
Amelia Earhart, perhaps?
I'm not talking about. I'm proving what the globe proof is.
Listen,
I'm not
if
talking about.
the Earth is a globe, yes, every straight line would come right back to where it starts from. But it's never been done. The only people that have circumnavigated the Earth have done it east and west, and those are circles, provably so.
The way he moves it off of the thing. This is what the fuck is he doing?
Around the magnetic center. Nobody has gone south and popped up on the other side.
What about the world record where they said they went around the globe?
What do you mean, the Pan Am flight that went around? Did you ever look at that flight path? They literally went from the North Pole or somewhere up near the North Pole. They went down by America down to the Philippines. They went over to Antarctica. They skimmed along Antarctica. Then they turned around and they went up by Madagascar, up around the UK, and back to the North Pole. That's just a circle on a flat Earth. You got any globe
Okay,
proof?
has any flat earther tried to go like in a straight line, starting from an original point to meet?
Which direction? Which direction?
It doesn't matter. Like I said,
It does
on a
matter
sphere.
because south and north are different than east and west.
I thought every direction was south.
How are you
Well, I'm-
measuring?
I'm
How are you measuring a straight line? How do you know you're going in a
There's
straight
like
line?
infinite. There's like an infinite possibilities of how the straight line wraps around the Earth, right?
Let me
I
ask
said,
you a question. Let me ask you a question. If I got into an airplane and I set the compass to west and I followed that line and I kept it west, I just focused on that compass, keeping it exactly west, and I ended up right back where I started from.
Then you'd have to keep turning that way to do that, would you?
Is that a straight line?
Yes.
Okay, you're wrong. Look it up. Think about it. It's
Why would that not be a straight line?
It's a circle. Get a magnet, put it on a table.
It's a circle around a sphere, therefore a straight line, you prick.
Get a compass, put it near the magnet. The line. The
Oh,
compass,
right.
The compass will point
You're
towards the
using
center.
right. You're using the magnetic. Right. The compass uses magnetic.
Yeah, so it's not a straight line. You know what happens if
well,
you do a straight line? You
obviously,
end up in Antarctica.
if we're using a compass,
Yeah, Dave, just talk over people and then they definitely can't debunk your bullshit.
it's obviously we're following the magnetic. I'm not saying magnetic. I'm literally saying.
Come on, let's get 7 more likes here. 131126 now watching. 7 more likes. Let's do it.
Straight, as in straight. Let's say you forget the
Every
compass.
straight line goes to Antarctica.
Like, no.
The opposite,
And where does
Danny,
the other
opposite
straight
of
lines
north-
go?
The opposite of north is south.
Look, on your flat Earth, technically, you would have.
I love that it's good that Tron is there to say things like the opposite of north is south. The brains of that guy.
God damn it, the opposite of north is south.
Thanks, Tron. You fucking bellend.
Have to turn to
Benny,
go from New York to go turn and go
Prove
back
the
to New York.
globe. Prove the
Yes.
globe. Let's make it easier.
I was proving the globe.
Prove
Did
the
I
Earth
not
is-
say what I said about the globe?
But that's not proof. Prove the Earth is in motion. Maybe that's easier for you.
No, I'm proving why the Earth is a globe.
You don't understand that even
You
on a
don't
globe, if you
understand.
went from New York and in that same direction, you'd have to constantly turn to the right if you're going west or to the left to get back to where you started from.
Karen B's unkept bush. $5. To the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. Then I noticed Rudolph was violated by gas. You got to play the clip. All right. Any clip requests?
Violated by gas!
There you go. Cheers. I've never covered Karen Bay. I bet some people have, though, to be fair.
That's not true.
Okay.
That on Earth,
Nuh-uh, it's not a good
whatever we're
answer.
living on,
Goodbye.
we do not.
It doesn't have lips!
He's kicked him.
Okay.
8 inches. I was going to say 8 inches per mile squared has been falsified. That's the easiest way.
And
to
when
No,
you
it
deny
hasn't.
that east and west are
No, it hasn't. You're just... I've got no idea about refraction because you're dickhead flat earthers.
circles and say that they're straight lines, it's just pure indoctrinated ignorance.
Well, all we have is, he didn't have any proof, bottom line. He said, well, we draw lines, and I've sat and listened at nauseum,
Yeah.
watching people turn their camera on.
Dave, it says he's been going for an hour and a half now, Dave's thing. For someone that doesn't talk to demons, he's inviting plenty of demons up.
And draw pictures on a piece of paper, and they say, this is my proof. And I patiently listen.
I don't think I've put Tron on the list yet, have I? I've got to do him on there. Tron!
You just made the list!
Tron!
You just made the list again!
And then we drop them. Because that's not proof. Come on, guys, proof.
This is the most pathetic live I've ever watched. Give us proof. Okay. What about... No, you said what about? I'm kicking you for that.
Sad and funny at the
I'm
same
inviting
time.
some people up in there.
They let you join in yet, huh?
They have.
Itachi's well. Hello?
Hello?
Are you a globe earth believer or a flat earth believer?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you a globe earther?
Yeah.
Dave's triggered before he's even spoke, this geezer.
What's your best globe proof?
That you're stupid fucking.
You're a nigger.
Yeah,
Nigger.
they do this all the time. Every time I do a live, someone does that.
That's the best. That's the best that they got. It's amazing.
That is the
The best that they've got, you keep kicking. You could have had Lawn Dart or Globe Man. They both would have both annihilated the pair of you with no effort whatsoever.
brightest. That's their brightest. That would be the globe representation. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Tron, you put yourself up there as one of the main flat earthers, for fuck's sake.
They're just children, man. These kids, man, you know.
Yeah. I guess I should ask the age on someone like that, but they
Sometimes some of them, if they sound young, just ask them. You know, hey, how old are you? I mean, they could always lie, but at least you got it recorded that they're over 18. You know.
Baz is coming up. Why a lot of people like Kermit the Frog today, huh?
Fezzik 3 mit. That's what it's saying. Fezzik 3 mit.
It says connecting, but it's not connecting.
Probably doesn't got enough. He probably doesn't got a good connection. If it just sits,
It's not what it is. I'll tell you exactly what that is. People request, they sit there and then they leave the room and go and do something else. They go to some other live where they're already on that panel, or they'll go off, but their request sits there. So when you bring them up and it goes round and says they're requesting, they're just not there anymore. It's not people running from you, Dave.
if it's just sitting there turning, I usually tell them I got to drop your request back up because they got a bad connection or something, obviously.
Yep.
That's not what it is, Tron. Just a dickhead that doesn't know anything.
Benny reported the live? What the hell is that?
Yeah, you got somebody reported. Okay, what does it say? Read it all.
It says Benny reported the live. That's all it says.
Okay,
in the chat.
It never tells you who's reported the live. I don't know what he's talking about. It says that the live's been reported. It never tells you who's done it. It says maybe the person he just had up, someone reported that person, which would be a strike against Dave's live.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. As long as you don't get the warning, it'll flash.
But did he report the live?
I don't know. Who knows? We don't know. It could be someone just trolling.
He's blocked.
Someone reported him. How does Tron not know this?
Yeah, block him.
Caleb's in the chat, and so is Spoiled Foil. What's up?
Caleb's in the chat. Caleb.
If you get a warning or something, it'll flop up on your screen. It'll tell you. Sometimes I'm getting like a 10-minute warning for some ridiculous something, which is nothing, you know, and you just got. But sometimes, well, you'll find out soon enough.
Caleb's blocked me on every single one of his accounts, by the way.
Let's go with. Did we have Da up already? We did. Was Da a troll?
I don't remember. There were so many.
Let's go with SL.
Okay, here you go. Lizard Eye.
What's up, Lizard Eye?
Hey, what's going on?
Are you a Glow Earth believer?
I would say I'm an inquisitive glober.
Okay, that's good. I like that. What do you got? What's your?
Oh, Dave's cock's got hard. Might be able to sell an app here.
What's the thing that holds you on the globe side of the fence?
The main thing is the rotation of the stars in the sky. If you look from the north hemisphere versus the south, they appear to go different directions.
Did you see Angels of Light's time lapse he did when he came here to America?
Yeah, when the sun wasn't where it needed to be. That one.
I have not.
So he in the parking lot at night, he did a time lapse into the north, looking at the North Star, and he could see the stars were going counterclockwise. Then he turned around and did his time lapse looking south, and the stars were going clockwise.
Yeah.
And he was sitting in the same position?
Yep. All the stars rise in the east, set in the west. It depends on which direction you're looking at, whether they're going clockwise or counterclockwise. It has nothing to do with your location. If you're in Australia and you look to the north, the stars will turn counterclockwise, just like they do in the north when you're looking in the north. So the stars rotate in different directions, make the earth the globe, is just a statement that has no validity to it.
Okay. I'll take your stars going in different directions and raise you 2 points of rotation in the sky. 2 points of rotation over the poles, Dave. What say you?
And people just believe it.
When you say looking towards the north,
yeah,
I'm talking about like looking directly straight up.
When you look straight up, it depends on where you are. Like when he looked east and west, the stars were rising and setting. They weren't even rotating clockwise or counterclockwise. But when you look up, you're going to see them going, I guess, counterclockwise.
I don't know. That's the only thing that kind of...
Again, looking up at the lights in the sky don't tell us the shape of the floor. We have...
He would never use Stellarium.
physical measurements of the shape of the floor that far exceed the physical requirements of the globe. So, looking at the lights in the sky when we don't even know what they are, how far they are, what, how big they are. If you want to believe that the motion of the sun proves the shape of the earth, you now have to believe that helium and hydrogen that defy gravity on Earth can have gravity in space. It defies natural law that
the sun and the moon on the flat earth defies natural law because something's holding them up there and they're going round and round. From what mechanism is doing this? You don't care, do you?
gases fill the available space, and instead of expanding, they collapse and have so much collapsing and so much that it can hold on to Pluto, but doesn't affect our moon. It's all just a story that people from Narnia laugh at.
Yeah, I don't know.
Any globe proof? Oh, good.
I mean, that's my main.
Hold on.
2 points of rotation. Go with that one. How does that happen, Dave? And then you're going to pretend magnetic declination. Nobody sees that at once. Regardless, why does it happen?
I don't know if it's a proof.
Well, that's a good
Sorry, go
question.
ahead.
We get the question a lot, but the simple answer is, and flat Earth is simple to understand. It's this. It's all your perspective. From where are you standing?
Perspective. It's a good thing Tron's here to just chuck that word out for no reason.
No! You can fuck off!
On the Earth when you're looking up. It's really that simple. And I want to remind everybody in the chat that the heavens, the stars, the cosmos has been charted for thousands and thousands of years, okay? And? They got it down to a science. Typically, they know exactly where everything is at, okay? If you look at the constellations, okay, I've learned what
Did the pole star change in that time, Tron, or are you going to ignore that one?
I studied astronomy when I was a kid, and I knew what the Big Dipper is. I can find the Big Dipper in the night sky immediately, right now. And the Big Dipper looks exactly like it did when I was a child. You know, thereby proving that not only are the stars moving as they always do, that there is no such thing as an ever-expanding universe to infinity and beyond. Because nobody ever wants to answer this because it's quite simple. If the universe was expanding, then the stars that make up the constellations, you would think at least one little old tiny star, from our perspective, would at least moved. But they haven't.
Yeah.
They're exactly where they've always been, proving that they're not expanding and that the skies and stars are all moving in the same direction once per day.
Yeah.
It's a simple
That's
explanation.
interesting.
Hey, SL before, where are you in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go to my website, flatearthdave.com, go to the crash course, go to my interviews, take some time, watch some of those videos. And of course, get my app if you want to go to the frequently asked questions page and stuff like that.
Get my app.
And you'll answer a lot of your own questions. Like we can't teach everybody everything because we're
You can't teach anyone anything unless they're thick as shit.
trying to wake up so many people, but you're at the point now where your curiosity should have the best of you. And we're trying to give you places to go and get good information. You know, you can listen to my live TikTok. Tron's lives are always great. Angels of Light.
Tron's lives are always great. Tron don't talk to anyone. Dave is actually speaking to people in comparison to Tron. Tron just has his own friends up and he'll sit there talking about what bad people globers are. And if anyone tries to join, he doesn't let them. That's Tron's lives.
There's great documentaries out there. You can find them on my website. You can find them on the app. Take the time, do the research. I don't believe the earth is flat. I know it's not. I know it's flat.
I know it's not. Almost.
And it's not a globe. All right.
Well, here's another thing. Why are the stars moving at all if we're on a flat stationary plane?
The sky rotates above us. It circles around the center point.
The sky rotates. Yeah. The dome rotates. We have 2 points of rotation on a flat disk. Obviously. Don't need to explain why. It just does.
Why is it when we send a balloon up at night, then we can see the stars from before the balloon takes off? It gets higher and higher. The stars should get brighter and brighter. But at 60, 70, 80,000 feet, the stars disappear. That, I couldn't give you the answer to why that happens. I could theorize, but in a heliocentric model, it shouldn't happen. Those stars should get brighter and brighter as it gets above the thick atmosphere, but it doesn't. So again, the sky is more, in my opinion, a spiritual, non-physical place. And we can speculate about it all we want, but the earth here that we call physical earth, that we can touch and feel, we can measure it, and it doesn't go with their math. It violates it all the time. All right?
Here's something too.
Gas go down, go boom boom, my friend.
As an observation, look at it like this. The sky is like a gigantic clock in the sky.
Oh, clocks have got 2 points of rotation, have they? That's funny. Every clock I've ever seen on the wall just goes round from one point in the middle like that. There's not another point that if you look at it a different way does that. Strange that, isn't it, Tron?
It works just like a
Crypto roast. Hello, crypto. £5 here, crypto roast. Just started watching. Absolutely hilarious that the first two things Watch wanted to work out is how to mute and kick. Yeah, exactly. This is what Oakley would have said.
Mute, you stupid bastard.
Exactly. Cheers. Merry Christmas, crypto.
clock, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I've also heard that this
I'm going to be shutting this down in a few minutes.
stars are just lights in the dome.
But I'll definitely finish this because it's infuriatingly interesting to watch.
So you're saying the dome is rotating too?
Well, whatever they are, they're rotating above us. This is my personal opinion. I think the stars are where our souls reside. I think they're angelic in nature. Again, this is just my opinion. I'm not throwing at anybody. I don't have any proof of it, but there's lots of stories, information, ancient cultures, and things that's happened in my life that makes me believe that. And it's out there, you know.
Okay.
It's like Dave said, nobody's ever been to a star, so we don't know really what the heck it is. But we don't have a clue. But people seem to know. I've never met so many people that know that don't know. We don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. But we do know. I tend to call them luminaries. I just find it the best generic answer because
It's because you're a prick.
honestly don't know what the heck they are.
Okay.
But they're there. Right? We see them.
I had one more, I guess, point.
Just to let you know, just before I shut down here, I will shut down in a few minutes. But before I go, hang around because I've got the 12 days of Flurfmas to play. Both versions of it. There's a longer version but only does 6. And then there's the shorter version that does all 12. If you missed it at the beginning of the show, very funny.
Question. I don't know. I was talking about flight mechanics. So you talk about how planes don't ever nose down. Well, could that be because the air density is thinner up there and the plane just, happens to level out because the air gets thinner?
Let me explain that to you real quick, if it's all right, Dave. Okay. Yep. The airplanes don't adjust themselves. Okay, that's just not true. It's either controlled by the autopilot or the pilot themselves. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not going to cry once I've finished this.
What I tend to tell people is how does a pilot fly an airplane in a straight line and a curved line at the same time? It's literally impossible. One cancels out the
Jesus Christ, Tron. I've heard Tron have this explained to him at length, and he's still asking the same fucking questions.
other. They got to be doing one or the other. The next thing I bring up is how in the world can an aircraft or a pilot get their aircraft level flying over a sphere? It's literally impossible.
It's the air density. It's just leveling out, equalizing. I mean, that's just my theory. I don't know.
It's not a theory. They level out in the atmosphere and naturally follow the curve. Every flat earther that ever has debates knows this and just pretends they've never been told it.
Theory, it's a good theory. I get that, but here's the problem. We have the flight instrument panel.
I'm sorry with the boredom in my voice, but it's so fucking boring now that these people still they cling to this shit that they've had explained to them 1 trillion times because their fucking ridiculous bullshit is coming to an end.
This thing called an attitude indicator. What the attitude indicator does is it tells a pilot in real time, all the time, what the orientation is of
Tron, you don't know what you're talking about.
Their aircraft, so they know where they're at. An attitude indicator, the center of it, that's really called the artificial horizon. This is how they get level. In fact, it's the only way they can truly get level. If you talk to real experienced pilots that are being honest with you, and I talk to them all the time, okay? So when they're flying along, okay, every pilot I ever talk to say they never nose their aircraft down. So then I say, okay.
I can't. I'm going to end it there. He's talking about the nosing down shit, right? I don't think I can do it anymore. But I will continue this on my next stream. I might come on Tuesday evening. But I'm working very early this week because it's Christmas week. So, and when I say early, I mean 2 a.m. starts. So I don't know when I would do this. And I'm definitely not going to do it Christmas Day. And I'm definitely not going to do it Boxing Day. So this possibly is my last stream before Christmas. But I want to finish this because it's funny. This is great entertainment to me. Because like Dave's exposing himself for what he actually is, a total coward that won't speak to anybody that can debunk him at all. Angel's Airplane was hilarious. Right, I'm going to play. Oh, what I'll do is I'm going to play both of these songs. I'll play the long one first, and then I'll play the short one. And I will wish you Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, the 26th. All right, it's a holiday here. Yeah, so I may see you Tuesday, but I may not see you till something like the 28th, a week's time. I don't know. Cheers for all the super chats. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for everybody that isn't a prick in the comments and getting pissed off that I don't totally cater the show for their needs. Thanks, everyone. I hope you all have a great Christmas if I don't see you before. Here's the songs. First one, 12 Days of Christmas, but it only does 6 because for some reason Suno can't handle it. And then I've got a short version that does all 12. So enjoy. See you later.
On the first day of flat earth, my true love gave to me an angel of shine kissing ass. On the second day of flat earth, my true love gave to me 2 Twudzoids cry wanking and an angel of shine kissing ass. On the third day of flat earth, my true love gave to me 3 JJs ascertaining, 2 Twudzoids cry winking, and an angel of shy kissing ass. On the fourth day of flat earth, my true love gave to me 4 Vicka sunglasses, 3 JJs ascertaining, 2 Twudzoids cry winking, and an angel of shy kissing ass. On the 5th day of flat earth, my true love gave to me 5 Dave Ways leaky abs, 4 Vicka sunglasses, 3 JJs ascertaining, 2 Twudzoids cry winking, and an angel of shy kissing ass. On the 6th day of flat earth, my true love gave to me 6 Vlad dwarfisms, 5 Dave Ways leaky abs, 4 Vicka sunglasses, 3 JJs ascertaining, 2 Twudzoids cry winking, and an angel of shy kissing ass.
On the 12th day of flat earth, my true love sent to me 12 Dick Wayne's ball tops, 11 CC wigs, 10 Trons talking bollocks, 9 Ledwells lying, 8 Mikey Smiths suing, 7 Chewies chewing, 6 Vlad dwarfisms, 5 Dave Weiss leaky apps, 4 Vicka sunglasses, 3 JJs ascertaining, 2 Twudzoids cry wanking, and an angel of shite kissing ass.